Okay, so here for episode 8, Lost Mines of Karak. Called this one The Mines of Chaos. So, in our last session, the group had made their way down in the lower level of the Ironfell Keep, and as usual the case, they were blocked by a locked door. Behind that locked door, there was an arrow slit and some bad guys basically shooting arrows at Misty and Gallagher. While unbeknownst to them, there were 3 prisoners in a cell somewhere beyond that locked door. They heard the commotion and used that opportunity to try to break free. They struggled at first to break out or bend the bars, but eventually the dice gods figured out that they were screwed up and they helped them escape. They flanked enemies from behind and quickly took them out, which also included the Eladrin slash Dryad that basically was the one that escaped you guys previously in the other big fight. And that was also the same one that had been feeding on the 3 prisoners for weeks. If you guys remember, there was one dead body next to the throne where that Dryad slash Eladrin was, and he had like these wooden holes in his chest, and that was her basically sinking her root-like toes into their bodies and basically sucking their life force. And she had been doing that to Arden, Vega, and Path for the past several weeks, but they broke free, flanked them, and then took out your vengeance upon their corpses, I guess. 3 prisoners found all their items, their weapons, their magic items, so they have everything back. From there, I think it was Vega, the one that shared the news that he could see from his cell that there was an empty cell across the hall from where his was, and he would occasionally see a troglodyte come in there, lean to the floor, and then a hole would open up, and he would disappear into the hole and come back several hours later, and there'd be several troglodytes coming in and out of that hole through various times of the day and night. You guys eventually figured out that there was a signet ring that had the Ironfell signet on it. You guys found several of those in several spots throughout the fortress, but that ring somehow had the capability of basically opening up that portal, that secret door in the floor of that the cell that there was never a prisoner in there. I believe it was Vega and Misty's owl named Pooty that flew down the shaft once you guys opened it up to kind of take a look around. They didn't venture too far, but in the room at the bottom of the shaft, they saw a room with lots of crates that had that red veined ore in it that looked a lot like the red veins that were running through the roots of those susser trees in the previous encounter you guys had with the room with the Eladrin. Someone might have been Misty did an Arcana check to figure out that this red vein stuff is has a evil taint to it, where if you were exposed to it over a long period of time, there could be ill effects of that. So I think Vega was originally going to take some of that ore with him, but he ended up leaving it alone. And then he headed back upstairs along with Pooty. You guys discussed about whether you wanted to head back down there, investigate further, or finish on the level you were on. There were still a few rooms you hadn't been to yet, and the group decided they wanted to check out the other rooms. So when they did that, they went around one corner and they saw basically a spirit of a dwarf kind of hovering there in the middle of the hallway. Started to kind of wail and tell them that there's nothing but death here. They need to turn back. Just like typical heroes, they ignored that warning and walked past him and around the corner, made like a big U-turn. And at the start of the tunnel, the hallway started heading back north again. They saw there was a large pile of skeletal bones. Someone did a check, determined it looked like most of them were dwarves. However, there wasn't a single skull to be found in this pile of skeleton bones. From there, this is where I got to retcon a little bit because technically Path did this. Path is not here. Britt, just based on your background, I was going to say you were in the front kind of investigating, looking at this. But as you got closer to the bones, Path technically stepped on some of the bones because he didn't care, evidently. I don't know if Britt would have done the same thing or not. and that's when a wail of cries and anguish poured out from these bones and reverberated through the hallway, and that's what caused you guys all to lose 1 hit die. I think I originally said everyone also has a level of exhaustion, but I'm not going to do that since Path is not here tonight. I'm going to retcon say that didn't happen, but you all did lose that 1 hit die, which you guys already took care of. Okay, and I think that is all, and that's where we left the last session. So, any questions from you guys that weren't here last time, or even from you, Misty, if there's something else you remember differently or got a question about?
No, I think it's pretty accurate.
Okay, you other guys are good?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the part I'm going to kind of retcon a little bit. I think I put in the chat, I wanted you guys to do an insight check, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to share with you guys what's going on here. So, reread this. The party encounters a narrow stone hallway filled with ancient dwarven bones, piled 3 to 4 feet deep. Every skeleton is eerily missing its skull. The air is thick with unease, and an ominous feeling pervades the area. The party has an insightful feeling that if they disturb these bones, it may lead to dire consequences. Yet they also sense that these spirits have not found peace yet. So, this is what in 4E would call a skill challenge. So, I'll be perfectly open with you guys about what this is. So, there's no confusion on this. I think I should have done that last time, but I was relying on you guys to do insight checks and figure this out. But Path just stepped into the bones. So, your objective here is basically try to find some way, if you can, to help these dwarven spirits pass on to the final resting place without disturbing the bones, obviously. Doing so, there may be a reward for the party, but failure may lead to curses or other not so well things for the party. All right, so for those of you that aren't familiar with skill checks, has everyone here done with these yet with me, or is this new for anybody?
I think we've done them
Yeah.
on the trip out here through the Thorn Wastes,
Right. So
at the
first,
very least.
okay, yeah. So you've seen it before, and I'll kind of help you along if you guys got questions. But first things first, let me move you guys to the map, since some of you guys may have not seen this unless you watched the video. But where you are, 1 second, I'll do a shift click to where I placed everybody. Hopefully, I got everybody in here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Arden does not have dark vision. I think last time
Oh,
Path was carrying a torch. Unless somebody else here has a way to grant Arden dark vision, Arden
yeah,
can't see.
I can use this, but I guess that it's better that we stay into a combat. But I don't know. Let me check. Wait a second. This one. I'm just sharing with the group. But it's 1 hour, so I can use it now if you want, or I
Oh
can
yeah,
wait
you cast
until.
that last time. You cast that last time on him.
Yeah,
I don't.
but it's 1 hour. I don't know if it's still on.
No, I'll say he's still got like about a half an hour left of that. Is what I'll say.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So you can see better than us even.
Yeah.
So not you brought that up and remind me of that. I think I did give the Arden token vision. I know you can see anyway, Don, just through Arden's token, but you should be able to see light radiate from Arden as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so just a refresher on skill challenges. So I just need you guys to try to figure out what kind of skills you want to use to try to help these spirits move on. And depending on what skill you use and how you explain it to me, I will set a DC on that. And so it's got like a group challenge, so everyone's got to do at least one. And then based upon the group success, more successes and failures or more failures and successes, there will be a potential outcome based on that. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, and it doesn't necessarily, it's designed for skills, but if you have some way of like using a spell or some kind of an action that your character can do, a channel divinity or whatever that makes sense, then I'm not saying you can't use that either. Just let me know how you want to use that, and then I'll try to set a DC for it if that makes sense. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can either go popcorn whoever wants to go first, they can, or we can roll initiative and you guys can go in that order. What do you guys prefer?
I think it only makes sense for Brit to start this out. In all honesty, putting souls to rest, feeding souls to Bill Shagath. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I figured it was right up your alley.
Yeah.
That's why I put you in
Yeah.
front. All right. So how do you want to go about this, Britt?
Okay, hold up. You say in front, over here on the side.
No, right where you are now, that's where all the bones are. They start right on that square where
Okay.
you are,
Okay.
and they are piled 3 to 4 feet high all the way down this hallway. And Pat saw this last time also you did too. They're basically stone doors along the entire row of this hallway all the way down. This is Britt would know without a doubt. This is a crypt. This is where they interred the dead from the operations of the mines.
Okay. Well then, I guess kicking things off, uh, Brit would burn a Twilight Sanctuary. Uh, so less focused on the temporary hit points. Should we need them, we'll grab them. But more just to um, offer them solace in the arms of Bill Shagath. And he will come, dwarves, you've been here in the dark for far too long. Join Bill Shagath and leave this unholy place. Kind of trying to entice them to come willingly into his light, rather than trying to force them or otherwise, just run at them. Basically, trying to get them to move on.
Okay. All right. I like it. So, in combination with, I'll let you get advantage on your roll because it's Twilight Sanctuary, and it's also going to reduce the DC a little bit because you're doing that. So, I want you to give me either, are you proficient in religion?
I am.
Okay, so give me a religion check with advantage. Whisper it to me.
Okay. No way.
Okay. As you may have heard me say before, good to know. So I want everyone to do their rolls before I declare what the result is. So this includes the sidekicks as well. So be thinking about that for your characters as well. Okay. Does anybody here want to go next and explain what they want to do?
Yeah. Artie's gonna think back on his magical knowledge, and he's going to think about whatever religion these people would have had, and try to think of some type of a prayer that he can remember from all his reading and his historical knowledge, and he's going to offer up that prayer, however best he can remember it.
Yeah, so what's the prayer trying to do or say or influence?
He's trying to calm them and allow them to pass over.
Okay. So with that, you can give me either a history or a religion check. Whisper it to me.
Okay. At advantage?
No. Unless it's religion, but you didn't roll religion.
No,
Okay.
no, but you got a -1 from that, so.
Yep. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, who wants to go next?
If there's no takers, I can get Gallagher out of the way.
Okay.
Um, so I guess he steps up. Let's see, what is this? His pouch of melons. Oh yeah, we had this thing in my village where whenever we'd go visit someone's grave, we'd leave them a offering of food. So maybe they like melons. and he'll chuck a couple of melons into the goat, or actually, yeah, he'll smash the melon open so that it's easy to get the fruit out.
Okay.
They don't have to peel it, and then he's just gonna scatter it there on the floor.
Okay. All right. So, what kind of a skill do I want to make this? Um, Performance is one thing I'm thinking. He's probably not even proficient in that, or is he?
Let's see, +3 to performance, probably not.
All right, let me think. I'll give you another alternative. Let me think how I want to do this. So, offering them food and a way to, I'll give you a non-charisma thing here. Uh, it's going to have to be like something like a history or maybe a nature check. Is he proficient in either one of those or better at
Yeah,
those?
history is good for him.
Okay, whisper it to me.
All right, GM. There you go.
Okay, 3 down, 2 to go.
All right. And Arden, seeing what everyone else is doing, is going to get in on the thing, and he's going to give them all a little speech on, and coax them into um, going into the light and listening to Barrett or Artie, and he's going to prompt them to try to convince them to go ahead and pass on into the light, encourage them as best he can, and just to give a good rousing speech about how it's time now. Encourage them, urge them to go ahead and let things go and move on.
Okay, I like it. So give me either a history or a performance check. Whisper it to me.
Um,
A history.
would it,
I meant to say
could I use a persuasion?
persuasion. Yeah, persuasion or performance. What I
Okay,
meant to say.
good to know.
Okay, that leaves Misty. Misty, you thought
Um,
about how you want to do this?
I don't know if I can throw investigation or maybe perception to try to understand why they cannot go to the light, or I don't know if I can talk to them, but I don't know if I have to throw something to roll something for that, or
All right, so you probably heard me say this before. So if you want to do an investigation, that's kind of like a touchy-feely thing. Perception is more of like a visual. I'm looking for cues.
um,
So I'll
okay.
accept either one of you. You're trying to figure out, how to entice them or help coerce them to see it through. So I'll let you do either
Mhm.
one of those. Just whisper that to me.
Okay, so maybe insight or investigation. What is
Investigation or shit, what I say? Investigation or perception, you said. You're trying to figure out a way to, or
uh
insight. Insight would work as well if she's better at that. I'll accept that.
yeah. Well, I'm better in investigation, but if you think that is better insight,
It's up to you. I mean, investigation is going to require you to go up and
okay,
actually like touchy feely on the bones, if you're okay with that.
okay, yeah, I try to do it carefully.
Okay.
Uh, to GM here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as everyone goes up and kind of takes their turn up there, I guess the one obvious one is when Barit starts kind of talking about Bill Shagath. Some of the bones start to kind of like shake, and you see a couple of skeleton hands come up and like give him the finger. Britt didn't do so good on his check on that one, but then everyone else kind of come in and start talking and sharing the different things with it, and you see the hands kind of slowly kind of recess back down into the pile, no longer standing up. And then several of you, whoever's standing in the hallway there, so I guess technically right now it's Britt, Gallagher, and Misty. Unless Artie and Arden, did you step up or are you staying back behind there on the wall?
I would have stepped up. I just wasn't sure where we were going, so
Okay. You you saying that as Arden or as Artie?
both.
Okay, well move your token to wherever they would be. Misty saying, I'm not sticking around.
Is that this way? Ah. Oops. I actually locked that door, I think.
Okay, let's go
Oh,
with it.
Arden, you're not walking in there on top of the bones, right?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure because when you were pinging on stuff, I wasn't able to see in there. So
The bones start right where you're standing right now, Artie. And this
okay, no,
entire okay, I
yeah,
assumed that was the case because they're on the map. But this entire hallway here is just filled like 3 or 4 feet deep of all these bones that are missing their skulls.
okay,
Okay, so I'm assuming you're not
yeah,
going to stand right there, right?
correct. Yeah, I'll move back.
Okay. All right. So most of you passed. Only one did really bad. Should say really bad. Did bad. So let's see here. So you guys watch. You see another single apparition kind of rise up out of the bones. So I'll place him right here in front of you, Barrett.
Oh,
And he actually seems to be looking past you, Barrett, at the others. Almost like he's looking through you at this point. And he rises. This is the apparition. He has a full body. You can see it, but, the legs are kind of like fading out of existence, like he didn't really have legs. And he says he thanks each of you guys for your kind words. Says he's unfamiliar with this Bill Shagath. Says they seek a higher power through Morden. But he tells you that he is like the de facto leader of those that have fallen here. And he tells you that they cannot pass on until their corpses are made whole again. But
oh,
he says, based on your words, that he wants to do his part to help you as best he can. So everyone that succeeded, which was everyone except for Barrett, he raises his hand and starts chanting something in Dwarvish, which I guess technically Gallagher is the only one that would understand that unless someone else speaks Dwarvish. And it's
Already does.
okay. He's basically reciting like a hymn from like uh, a Morden fable, so to speak, of how he rose the dwarves from earth when they were nothing and gave them power. And he chants this, and then all the bones throughout the hallway just kind of shake ever so slightly, and a dust rises up, and that dust whooshes through the hallway. Each of you, except for Brit, you gain +1 bonus to your AC for the next 24 hours.
oh, cool.
Ooh.
It's a good
Nice.
thing their bones disappeared.
Now the
I'll
bones are
leave
still
it at
there.
that.
I just said some
Oh,
dust rolls up out of it.
oh well then.
No, he tells you they cannot pass on until they get their skulls back, basically. And this is where he's going to also share with you guys where he believes the skulls have been taken. He tells you there is a self-proclaimed queen of the drylands that is somewhere below in the mines, and she has sent her minions up here to remove the heads of every single one of these of his brethren, and she has made herself for lack of a better term, like a nest, a dais, or whatever which she resides upon, and she draws power and by binding them here, and that their spirits are what actually feeds her in some weird chaotic elemental fashion. So he said if you can return their skulls to their bodies, they will move on to their final resting place. And since
Wait, so
4 or 5, you get 1 extra bonus. Oh, cool. All right, he gives you directions to another location within this level where there is a hidden compartment where a powerful artifact has not yet been scavenged by all the grave robbers and those who live here now. And so when you guys find that, we'll get to roll on the magic item table once to see what kind of a magic item you guys get.
All right. You want me to do that now?
You can. That's fine. Or you guys can
Yeah.
you guys can decide who you want to
I
roll.
was just messing with you.
Man, it is so unfortunate that I only have 4 mana. I want to cast Divination so bad after hearing that guy.
Remind me what divination does.
I get to ask a question to my god, and he answers one question truthfully.
Oh. You know what, Britt? I'm going to say you get that. Don't want to burn a spell slot. What do you want to ask?
Bill Shagath, if I destroy the bones of these dwarves, will it reduce, or will it suck the power from this foe that he speaks of?
If you destroy the bones in here,
Yes. Barrett's thinking is, she took the skull, but if we get rid of the rest of the bodies, or like the rest of the bones, if it'll still destroy their spirits rather than, let them pass on faithfully, whatever, not his god.
so does it require some kind of like a roll, or is it like you cast it and then you get like a what's that one like whoa, or it's like a yes or
Short
no answer,
phrase.
yes, no, or maybe.
Let's see. Ask a single question regarding a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. Offer a truthful reply in a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen. Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, all right. So let me ponder on this for a second to see how I want to respond to this. And this is a response from Bill Shagath himself, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of voice does Bill Shagath have? Has I'm assuming Britt's heard his voice before, right?
I would imagine it's somewhere between bleeding from your, you know, all the holes in your face and,
God.
just deep and rumbling. He is an eldritch god,
Okay.
to be clear.
Okay. So bleeding from all his orifices. That's what he sounds like when he talks. That's what I got out
Well,
of
like
that.
like hearing it, the mortal mind can only comprehend him in, fits and bursts.
Okay. Okay. Well, shit, you're putting some pressure on me now. Okay. I want to set a precedence here. All right. So first, let me think of how he's going to respond to this. While he's doing that, who wants to roll the D100 to see what rarity this magic item is?
Go ahead.
You do, you do it. You do it. Okay, I can do it. It's a 100.
Yeah. D100 to see the rarity of it. It's going to be a rare item when we get to that. Good job, Misty. All right. So I'm going to kind of wing this a little bit here. So, and only you hear the voice, right, Barrett?
Right.
Do you want me to say this out loud? Do you mean whisper it to you? Or does it matter to you?
Entirely up to you.
Okay. I'll say it like it's nothing gonna be like that. Only you know, but uh, greetings, faithful one. As I see it, these are not followers of me. You need to fix that. However, disturbing these bones will only add to the torment. If you bring back their skulls as he asks, perhaps a few of them will come over to my side, to our side, and be added to the number of bills. The great bill. Is that what you're looking for an answer? I'm sure you're looking for more than that. Remind me again what you're hoping to get out of it.
It's enough to keep me from dropping caustic waste and destroying all of the bones. So yeah, I would say that's good.
So
Do,
perhaps
do
when
we
they
add?
moved on, you can sacrifice their bones to me, but only after they have crossed over. That would be the prudent thing to do, yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Very good, my faithful servant. Bring more to me.
I understand, my lord. I will continue to spread your word.
The word of Bill. Oh no. All right, were you satisfied with that one, Matt? Did I do you justice?
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. But yeah.
All right, so Missy rolled a 80. So this is going to be a rare item that you guys find in a secret compartment they told you about. So who wants to roll the rarity, or the roll the on the rarity table? I need a D738.
Woo. Go ahead, Barrett.
Oh. 738, you said?
Correct.
I don't know if that's low or high, but
I think
we'll
it's
take
random.
It looks
Yeah.
high.
All right, now this is in my Tome of Magic, so I gotta look it up. Because if it sucks, I'll let you roll it again. So 1 second. I have no idea what this thing does. Okay, page 124. Oh, I like this.
Hmm.
All right, so I have to do a copy and paste, and I'll put it in Discord. But inside the secret compartment, let me first describe it to you before I put it in here. Let's see. This appears to be like a what's it called when they take something that's bone and it becomes petrified. That's it. It's like a petrified bony jaw with oversized teeth, and it seems to be like it's almost like it's wet or moist, like it's sweating some kind of like ectoplasm from it. Does anybody here have identify? Screw it.
I think
I'll
so.
say the spirit told you what it was if you bring it back to him. So this is called clacking teeth. Taken from a flesh spurned, which is a monster from Toma Beast 2, a toothy ghost, this bony jaw holds oversized teeth that sweat ectoplasm. The jaw has 3 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dusk. While holding the jaw, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and choose a target within 30 feet of you. The jaw's teeth clatter together, and the target must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become confused for 1 minute. While confused, the target acts as if under the effects of the confusion spell. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. So let me put this now in chat for you guys. Where'd my Discord go? And you guys can decide who gets this for right now. Does not require attunement.
Yeah.
Oh. Cool.
And I'm going to change this so it's not these flesh spurned. Let's see, what's in this area that the dwarves would have fought long ago? I'm going to say it is the jaw of a lizard folk.
Um,
You guys want to talk amongst yourselves about who gets it? Do a roll off. Put it in the loot bag for now.
Considering that Barrett was the only one that didn't contribute, he's not going to try and go for the item. So I guess it's between the two of you.
Yeah,
Um,
Misty.
whether whatever you want, Arteri. I can hold it if you know what you want, but if you think it's good for you, it's okay for me.
What else you got? You got enough stuff, or because I would love to have that, but I am not greedy.
No, no, just take it. I have my rapier and my blood first.
Okay. I mean, I've got several other things, so actually, I kind of feel like I'm being greedy. You take it, because that
Oh,
is fantastic. Casting a infusion 3 times a day. I
yes,
mean,
okay.
on a humanoid, that would be spectacular. Confusion is a 4th level spell, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, but it's okay for me if you take it. Huh? I don't
Yeah,
really.
go ahead, because I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4 other magic items that are not attuned, so
Okay, okay,
All right, so
okay,
between now and next session, David, I'll create a handout for that, and I'll add that to your little bio section, so you'll have a link to it.
okay, perfect.
Okay, so but for
just don't
tonight, you have to go refer back to this in Discord if you want to use it.
just
Okay,
don't forget that you have it, like I tend to do with mine.
okay, okay. I will put it in my sheet.
Okay. And obviously, it has all 3 charges right now because it hasn't been touched in 100 years.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
I'm going to confuse the shit out of you. Okay, perfect.
Okay. So, this spirit will kind of slowly kind of dissipate back into the bones and disappear. And back in this hallway, the one lone apparition is still standing there, still wailing, seeing nothing but death beyond here. What else would you guys like to do?
Have we been in this room over here? Can we get to that room?
These are all the doors to all the crypts.
Okay, so that's a door to a crypt right there.
Correct. And Britt
Okay.
would know this, being a cleric, that this entire hallway is nothing but, again, first off, the floor is
Yeah.
just absolutely covered in dwarf bones, but each one of these doors is another entrance to like an actual crypt.
Yeah, so the assumption being there's nothing more down this hall.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds like we need to go rustle up some heads.
Just from my knowledge, Brian, where I missed the last one, about how long has it been since our last long/short rest? I just lost track of time.
Let's see. I think you guys had your long rest. It was still back right after the fight. When you guys got into your tiny hut and took the long rest, then
Mm.
you came out. You fought the people at the portcullis. You went down the hallway, fought those folks. So I'd say it's probably been 5 or 6 hours tops since
Okay.
your long rest. Does that sound right, Missy? Because I think you've played every game like past 3 or 4. Have you guys had
Yeah.
another long rest in there?
We made a long rest sometime a little time ago, but in the middle of combat, you remember that I don't know. I think it was Chovy. Well, not Chovy, but he used a card that regenerate to us almost all the mana and the life, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. That is correct. So
Oh,
yeah, they
rip.
did that, but I mean, you don't get it back now because that reflects what I gave you at the end of the last session. They gained all that before this last fight. They gained some stuff, so otherwise you'd probably be down even further.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So for, I guess, Don and Matt, since you weren't here last time, can you guys even see this part of the map where I'm pinging?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Misty, lead the way.
A what?
You got it, Misty. Taking point.
He's wanting you to lead them back to where you came from. So there's this hallway where you came. That's where you came through to get in this area. and then down here is the cells where you guys where Arden and the two others that aren't really here right now broke free, and it was down in there where that secret entrance was to the lower mines.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm going to say there are 2 rooms up here that you guys haven't been in. There's nothing in there. Looks like it used to be like storage for like ore or something in there, and that's where the secret compartment was that you guys found this magic item. So I guess the question is, what do you guys want to try to do next? Do you want to risk? I mean, you got a long time, but we can take a long rest. You guys can take a short rest here if you want, or you can head on down the mines, do something else. What do you want to do?
Um, do you guys need a rest before we continue? Because I think that the portal is open and we can go down to the mines.
A short rest wouldn't hurt. Lets me get some health back for Gallagher and mana for Britt. But I think we could also just keep going. I don't know what our press for time is right now.
Up to you guys. I'm not trying to push anything. You guys just make a decision.
Yeah, if you need a rest, that's fine.
Okay, then yeah. Need to take
Okay.
So the next question is going to be then, where do you guys want to take a rest? And how long are
I
you
will
attempting to
say
rest for?
I will say that we can go to the last room where the portal is, because if we are attacked, there is just have one place to appear. But here we are not sure where they come from. But as you prefer, it will be like here or something like that.
Can you all see over here?
No. I
Okay.
can only see the hallway we're in.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making
'cause
sure.
Okay.
his character hasn't got fog of war over there.
Okay.
So if that's
If
where you
we
get,
could take 2 hours, Britt would be in a good place.
okay, but you guys want to do it back here where the original cells are? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think it would be better because it has only one way out. But as my companions say.
Okay. All right. So I want you guys to go ahead and walk your way around and show, I guess, technically Matt how to get there, even though technically his character has been there. Just Matt hasn't seen it.
Well, I technically have not been there, so
And then down this way.
Hey, here.
Nope, not that far, Britt. This is where you guys basically came out from that door and fought these guys and killed them all. This is the Eladrin girl that was sucking the life from you, Arden. And this is the cell where you guys saw the opening. Okay, this is where Arden was. This is where Path was, or Vega, and this is where Path was.
And there is only one door here, so
Okay, so you guys want to attempt a 2-hour rest, is what I heard, correct?
mm, yes.
Okay. And is
Yeah.
there? I'll allow 2 people to give a perception roll on this door. Is it going to be Arden and Artie, or someone else want to be in front by this door? Keep an eye on it.
Um,
I'm-
I will do it.
okay. I'm pretty good at it as well.
Oh, that's true.
And Arden will point out that there are people coming in and out of this, uh, you know, hole in the floor that would appear.
All the time?
You saw several times Sharkalites going in and then some coming out, coming back in, coming back out.
Oh, can we lock the door?
It doesn't. I mean, the cell door.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I think you guys did get the cell keys when they broke loose. So I'll say, yeah, you can actually lock this.
Okay. So that way they can't. I mean, they can get into the room, but they won't be able to do anything. They'll be stuck there. They won't be able to sneak up on us. We'll be aware of them.
Okay.
Fireball them. And
Oh,
actually,
also,
if
if we
we,
sorry.
I was gonna say, if we get off to the sides, and if we lock that and get off to the sides, they won't have any idea what's going on. Might not
Okay.
alert them.
Yeah, if you'd noticed, Britt promptly tucked himself away into a corner.
Yeah. All right. So when I'm looking at this setup, Arden and Artie are doing the perception checks on this door as you take your rest.
Okay.
Just saying, if you're going to do perception check, you gotta be out here where you can see it. Can't hide in the corner like
Ard-
Barrett.
Arden is not good at it. Does anybody else want to?
Putty did. He throw roll 22.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Pooty. Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right. So first hour, before anyone rolls their hit dice, Artie and Pooty give me a perception roll.
Another one?
To you.
Oh, you already did. Sorry, I missed that first one. So if that's
Okay.
for Pooty, I just need one from Artie. Okay. Um, pa- pa- pa. I want the other three to give me a perception roll with disadvantage. Whisper it to me. You may move Pooty over there for you, Misty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you
I
got her?
found
Okay.
the way. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Brett, as you're taking that first hour, I guess, short rest, you could have swore you heard some kind of a scraping sound coming from inside this cell, the other side of the wall from you. But it was only like for a split, not even a second, and then it stopped. You never heard it again.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Okay. All right, you guys can get your benefit from one short rest if you need to. Burn hit dice if you want to. You
One
get
short rest or an hour.
1 hour,
Okay.
so you get 1/8 of whatever your max HP is back. And however many hit dice you want to burn.
If I don't burn any hit dice, do I recover any of them?
If you burn hit dice, you just got to deduct that. Well, actually, if you roll your hit dice on your character sheet, it should automatically
No,
deduct
no,
it
no.
from your character sheet, Misty.
No, but I don't want to roll them. I just ask if I recover anyone if I don't use them.
No, you don't recover them. You only recover them during a long rest, and you get
Okay,
half of
sorry.
your hit dice back during a long rest. When you click on that long rest button, it should automatically do that for you.
Ah,
You guys let me know when you've done everything. Don't forget about Gallagher.
So yeah, I didn't see the option on his sheet, so I had to roll it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think
Plain.
NPC sheets have that. Okay, you guys good?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So another hour passes. I need 2 more perception checks. Whisper them to me from Artie and Misty.
Okay.
And then the other 3 at disadvantage whispered to me. It's like I may just be missing Arden now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perception. What is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Uh, it's disadvantage, but I don't think you need to roll it again.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, Another hour passes. You guys can get the benefit of another 1 hour short rest if you'd like. 1/8 of your max mana back.
Yep.
Anybody need to roll any more hit dice? You guys good?
I'm good.
Yep, I'm gonna roll for Gallagher. One more time.
Nice.
You know you can roll as many hit dice as you want during a short rest, right, Matt?
For some reason, I thought that we were treating it like the
Mana.
mana, and I was only doing one per hour.
No. With hit dice, you can roll as many as you want during an hour. A mana is the only thing that's limited over time.
I'm using this and I'm little full, I think.
Well, shit, I forgot, Matt. You're not doing mana, are you?
No, I am. I am.
Oh, okay. All right. For some reason, I thought you were doing spell slots.
No, the mana is much nicer. When I run games, I also do mana.
Oh, nice.
Gosh, keep forgetting about Missy's freaking ring of "I'll never die."
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your 2 hours are up. Unless you guys want to rest more, what do you guys want to do next?
Nothing happened here in the portal, right?
I didn't see anything. Nope.
So shall we open the door again?
Is that where we're headed? Is down or through?
It's down.
Okay.
Okay, so let me pull that up. I think last time we discovered this, I couldn't find my notes, so I thought it was just something with a ladder in it, but technically it doesn't have a ladder. Let's see here. The secret portal leads to a lift system descending down an 80-foot passage.
What am I?
Somewhere in here it gave me more details on that. I can't find the damn thing. Ah, here we go. Features of the area. There we go. Lift platform. 8-foot wide lift platform can carry up to 6 medium or smaller creatures. Really? 6 creatures in a 5-foot little section? I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say 2 at a time. Can carry 2 medium or smaller creatures at a time. It takes a DC 10 strength check to lower the lift, and DC 15 strength check to raise it. The 2 characters on the lift one can aid the other in making that check. Or unless you want to do something else as a way to traverse down that mine shaft. So all I'm looking for is, do you want to go with 2 by 2 down this elevator thing? Or you guys want to take some other method? What do you guys want to do?
On the first trip, there'll be 2 in the cart. Who's light? What do y'all weigh?
I mean, Britt's just an old man. He can't be that heavy.
Okay. And Misty's pretty light, I assume.
Yes, I'm pretty little.
Okay. Okay. Best guess, or what do you guys weigh?
If Britt weighs more than 140, I would be surprised. He is skin and bones in all reality.
But didn't he
So
get
you
some new armor?
you tack on his armor, 180.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
So maybe Arden could go first. I can set putty with him just in case he can see farther.
Actually, Pooty could fly himself down and give you
Yeah.
let's see.
He
Rudy
also have.
can be in the same space as one of you guys if you want as you go down, or you can send her down first, last, up to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Artie can take Misty down with him on his broom,
Oh, perfect.
but I cannot take more than Misty because it's a bit more than with yeah, Barrett and Artie would be too much.
Okay, you don't need to worry about weight on this
Yeah.
platform, if that's what you guys are paranoid about.
No, Gallagher's a big strapping man.
So
Yeah.
just tell me that who's the two that are going down first?
Barrett's going.
Rhett and who else?
Barrett.
Arden will go.
Brett and Arden are the
Yeah.
first one down. Okay.
But what I'd
All right.
like to do is Artie would like to follow them down, so when they get down there, there's 3 of them.
Oh, because
Or
you're on
4,
your broom.
yeah, or 4 if I want to take Misty, but that would leave Gallagher up by himself.
It's your call. Just need to know the order of things.
It
Yeah.
doesn't seem dangerous up here, so I don't know if Gallagher can hold it.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
No, I said that you're worried. You are worried because Gallagher will be here by himself upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Or up. But I think there is nothing dangerous here for now. Maybe he can just wait a little and then come down. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right. So does Misty want to head down with Artie?
Yeah.
Okay. So what'll happen is Arden and was it Barrett?
Yep.
Sorry.
They're gonna go down first, and then Artie and Misty will be on Artie's broom, following him down like 5 or 10 feet above them, going down at the same time.
Okay. All right. So I'll say it's like 2 or 3 minutes to go down 80 feet on this lift. 2 or 3 minutes back up. 2 or 3 minutes back down. So it's going to be roughly about 10 minutes before Gallagher joins you guys.
Okay.
You guys cool with that?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the 4 of you could basically
Yeah.
get down at the same time if you're going to be hovering over the 2 as they're going down the lift. I'm okay with that. So let me
Okay.
describe to you what you see first, and then we'll take it from there since Don and Matt weren't here last time. All right, so at the bottom of the 80-foot shaft, there's roughly a 10-foot, I guess, opening where it opens up into a larger room, roughly like a 20-foot diameter octagon, for lack of a better shape of the room. And all along the outside edges of it, the north, the east, and the south walls have these crates with this dark ore with that red vein-like material in it. Technically, you guys were here last time, and Vega saw all this and explained to you guys, but I'm doing it for your benefit. But on the western wall, it goes a little bit further to the west, and you guys can see there's a hallway that leads to the north. But no one has looked around that corner yet. But that's basically the room you look at there. So let me see if the read out loud text tells me anything else that I left out. Just below the shaft, this finished stone chamber is piled high with ore carts, storage bins,
Did I hear
shoring
heart?
ore carts,
Oh, or cart. Oh,
hearts with a C, ore carts.
got excited.
I know, I could tell. Storage bins, shoring timbers, and spare parts for the hoist system. Looks like, where's this at? Nope, that's somewhere else. So you won't see that. Okay, that is it. So I'm going to move you guys to the other map. Just don't move yourself because if you do, I've got to share more with you. So hold, please, and don't move. If you move, you're going to take 5d10 automatic damage.
I am automatic dead.
Uh, shit, I can't fit you guys all in there based on how you're spread out. So hold while I I'm going to move you guys, your tokens around a little bit. Be a little bit tighter of a group. Gallagher's coming down last, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll do this. That should work. Hey, move you guys to a new map.
Oh.
I'll do a shift click in case you guys aren't in the same spot. Everyone sees where you are?
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, the octagon shape. These are little parts here filled with that red iron ore. This is like some makeshift wood timbers, like spare parts for the actual cart you're on. There's a dotted line basically centered this little 4 squares right here. You guys can't see it because your tokens are there, but that's the opening in the ceiling of what you guys came down. What you guys have to do next?
Okay, so Gallagher's with us now?
Correct. Yeah, he's the last one down.
Okay.
Been 10 minutes. Oh, by the way,
Okay.
that reminds me. Arden, your bat sense
Yep.
has expired.
Yep.
So I'm taking away your
Okay.
vision.
Yeah. If I think I don't know what is here, but I think if we can try to go on stealth, it will be better than light a torch. So I can give you
Agre-
again the bad sense.
Oh,
Agreed. And
you're gonna cast it again on him?
Yeah, I know.
Here, hold,
Oh.
you can hold on to
oh,
your spell. I can use it as a divine power.
Oh, okay.
what's that?
Oh, if it would. Where is it? E. Where is the E? There we go. Eyes of DM roll.
He whispered it to me. It basically gives him dark vision.
Yeah, to 300 feet.
How long does this last?
It's an hour.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay. You can basically see. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if there's
same.
a point in putting 300 feet on this, but there you go.
Yeah. Brit never has to worry about seeing in the dark.
Okay.
It's quite nice.
I'll leave it as Arden right now then.
All right. Well, thank you. Just so everybody knows, Artie's got dancing lights, and so just so you guys know that he can put those out in up to 60 feet. So, and it makes 4 of them, so he can and keep them going with us. So before he uses a torch or anything, he can put those out, and then they'll travel with us.
Okay.
But I like this better because it's much more stealthy.
What do you guys want to do next?
Can we send the bird?
Yeah. I was thinking that I can send putty, and also I can use just an idea I had. I can use this to put like a. Let me check here. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, here. Um, I can make like a illusionary canvas and a painting of whatever putty sees, and we don't have to move from here and um, see what we can
Oh,
see
okay.
from putty's eyes.
Yep.
All right. So how far are you sending out Pooty? Can you see through
He
Pootie's eyes? Like you, David,
yeah
can you see through Pootie's eyes?
yes
Okay, so don't say anything.
okay,
But how far out there are you
but
sending Pooty?
he has like a 120 dark vision feet. Uh,
No, I was
so
asking
he's
how far he
going.
moves into that hallway. Right there?
Yeah, he's like in this place. He can see everything, I guess, like in 120 feet. Yeah. And
And
whatever he sees.
a
Yeah.
javelin wings right by
Oh,
Pooty, because I'm assuming 6 does not hit. Is that correct?
yeah, is that correct? Well,
And
let
you
me
get,
check. I'm not sure. Yes, it's 11.
and you guys hear shouting. What the hell they speak in? Do anybody here speak Draconic?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Whoever speaks Draconic can hear shouting back here saying they're here. And let's roll initiative.
Wow.
Okay. initiative here.
That was awesome.
There. Oh, what is this? This is the put this thing here. Oh, sorry. It's not another portcullis, right?
Another what?
Portcullis?
I'm not catching what you.
I don't know how to pronounce. Sorry. It's portcullis, like the big
Oh yeah,
Portcullis, Brian.
portcullis. Yes. Okay. All right.
portcullis.
Yes, that's what Pooty sees there. They're all behind
Oh
another
no!
portcullis.
Oh no! Okay, we are all dead.
One second, I'm still reading. Make sure I got everything in here. Oh, okay. One second, got to add something else here. Okay, everybody in? All right, so Britt, you're the first one to notice the javelin go swooping by Pooty. Does not hit her, but sinks into this crate right here. Came from somewhere to the north. What would you like
Okay,
to do?
these crates, are they on wheels? Are they just hard boxes?
I'm gonna say there's hard boxes, not on wheels. There's no tracks here.
Okay, and then second question, about how high is this pile of debris?
I'd say it's no more than like 2 or 3 feet tall.
Okay, so if Brick crouches down, could he at least get maybe half cover?
Yeah, you'll get a +2 to your AC.
All right, so he'll crouch down and try to look around.
Okay. So if you can see them, they can see you.
Yeah, I agree. I
Okay.
agree.
So there's going to be a javelin coming towards your head next from this fellow right here. Wow, look how good they're rolling. The dice gods are favoring you guys after I screwed you last time. Well, not you guys, most of the groups.
Okay, hold up. Gotta do it quick. Oh no, they're too far for that.
You see the ones in front have shields holding them up. Now the ones in back have, looks like quite a few javelins on their back.
That's okay, because we get to the whole reason that Britt wanted to take that short rest.
Wall of
I
acid.
say, yeah.
Are you really going to do that
Everybody,
again?
everybody in that direction, and including the portcullis, can take that 27 bit of poison damage after they make a deck save.
Remind me
So
how
it'll be
big it
halved.
is.
50 feet long, 10 feet wide.
Okay, where are you
So
starting it at? Just ping where you want to start it at.
we'll say like
Okay.
starting here,
Okay.
going down.
And it's 10 feet wide, correct? Correct?
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
So
is.
screwing everybody.
Oh,
Chat.
I
Not
just kicked
us.
myself out of the game.
DC is
Um,
13.
oh
Is
no,
that right?
no, 13 doesn't. Well, actually, it might be. Sorry, I just closed my browser by mistake. I gotta pull it back up. Red. Yeah, no, my spell save is 13 because I didn't put like any points into.
And this is half damage on a success, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you hear a lot of screaming in there. And that stays there too, right?
Yes, it persists.
Wow.
It's concentration. So after I do that, I'm going to duck back around the corner.
Okay.
Nice.
I also don't know how you treat um, objects, Brian, but the acid on the metal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good point.
However you treat that.
That is a very good point. So, I guess since you scoot back there, you can't really see.
Yeah,
But
I would
you
have it's fire and forget.
But I will say that based on your spell, you know it does something to steel, so it probably did some damage to the portcullis. You just don't know how much.
I just need a roughly Gallagher-sized hole, and we'll call it good.
How about an Arden-sized hole?
I would imagine. Well, that's not my problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Brittle pass from there.
Oh shit! I forgot my most important part of a fight. Jeez, what's wrong with me?
And can I ask, does that caustic waste go from edge to edge, or is there a squirrel-sized path down either side?
It's 10 foot wide. So I'm saying it takes that whole corridor.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let me
Good to know.
switch to the map screen. I'll draw a little rectangle in here for you if you're okay with that, Matt.
Yeah.
Just
On
so
the
everyone else
plus
can see.
side, if there's a floor below us and the ceiling is only 5 feet deep, we don't have to look for stairs.
Will it eat through stone?
40. I think that's 50 right there.
I guess it depends on how strong the acid is.
Yeah.
You guys can see that orange rectangle now, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
I
the
can see
corner
it.
of it. Yeah.
You hear the hissing sound and the screaming. Okay, that's it for Brit's turn.
Yep.
This poor fucker is screaming. Let's see. Can anyone see from there? I guess Pooty. Can they see when this wall of acid is up, or is that pretty much impair the vision? Does it say anything about that?
So it's not a wall of acid; it's a pit of acid.
Oh, a
Yeah.
pit of acid.
Yeah, it's
Holy
a
shit!
rectangular pool. So it would have started up, midpoint in the air and then fallen down and made a. I guess the way I see it is I summon it in the air and the acid just burns through or melts through 5 feet of the floor.
Holy shit! Okay.
But maybe that's just if I'm thinking about it in reality, the acid eats through 5 feet of whatever it's in and then stops.
Okay. All right.
I mean, obviously, however you want to treat it, but
I could also see that being as like a magical pool, so it retains its edges 5 feet deep.
yeah, you could also say that it's magically defined and it's just like a 5-foot pool starting floor going up to like eye level.
Right.
But I thought that felt a little silly.
Are you staying within vision of that spot right there, so you can actually see, like, up in this direction, Barrett? Or what can you see? Ping how far you can see from that vantage
So
point.
I can see to
You can see two of them.
straight line to here.
Okay, so you probably also saw the door that was on that western wall as well, correct?
When I first popped out, yeah.
It's a door like right.
'Cause I
to the
was
right
I
of that?
was I was here when I popped out.
Okay.
So yes.
All right. So if you can see that door, the door actually opens up for a brief second.
Well, I had
And-
set back around the corner, so I wouldn't have seen.
Okay. Well, you hear screaming up there. Let's see here. Okay. Man, these poor sons of bitches. More screaming. Let me in. In Draconic.
And if they end their turn, they'll take the damage again.
Yeah, they're getting the F out of that. You're taking the path of least resistance. Okay. And then Misty, you're up next.
Okay, so the door is open. Putty can see it, so I can see it also.
Portcullis is not open. There's a door on the western wall beyond the
Oh.
portcullis that is open.
Am I still in your broom, Arteri?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we
Then
put that away when we came down.
okay, I'm going to move Putty first and see what he can see because I'm a little scared. Like here in the edge of the pool, I think he can see anyone. Maybe this guy or something.
You tell me what he can see, because I can't really tell, because I see everything.
Okay. I see half guy in this place.
You can see someone standing there?
Yeah, like a half of it.
Okay. All All right, so you can see there's another lizard-like creature down the end of that hallway on the right side, outside of the acid wall.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to start the blade song. And like a second here. And then I'm going to move here with Putty. And if I can see this guy, I would like to try my new toy and the cackling teeth.
Okay. However, before you cast that, as you step into the hallway, you hear a slight click as pouring out of the ceiling are these
More acid.
streams of, not acids, I think it's poison. Let me double check. I think it's poison.
Oh, no.
But something pours out of the ceiling. Yeah, poison. I need you to make me, let me see here. It randomly attacks 2d4 targets in the entire area. Okay, so where does it tell me the attack?
What's the entire
Oh, no, the
area?
deck save. Give me a deck save, Misty.
Okay. Here.
Okay, you take half damage. Where's the damage? Oh, that's not bad. This plus 2. Look at that. You take 1
Oh.
point of acid damage, Misty.
Okay. I
You
still.
just got a facial.
I'm not crying yet.
Okay. Okay, now you can do your attack, Misty.
I'm going to try my clacking. I don't know how to say clacking teeth. Yes. Let me check it. Well, the one is that in Discord that we just found.
Oh, the
That guy.
clacking teeth thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
use your action. Your blade song didn't take your action, right? That was a bonus
No, it's
action, I think. Okay.
Mhm.
Clacking teeth. So DC 15 wisdom saving throw on that boy. Wisdom saving throw. Wow, look how smart he is. Or wise. So I gotta pull up a confusion spell, see what the hell that means.
I
Confusion.
found it, but it's a little big, so I'm gonna put the link if you prefer.
D&D Beyond? That's sacrilegious.
Oh, really?
No,
I don't know. I
I'm
just
joking.
put.
I'm joking.
Okay. Just found it in Google. So
Alright, so I rolled a 1d10. Is it on my turn? Affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turn to determine what its behavior is for that turn. Okay, so it does nothing now, but it has no reactions, and I'll roll that at the start of its turn. Don't let me forget that. Okay? Anything else, Misty?
I'm not sure if I move or not because for the traps. What is the thing that split acid on me? What was a trap or is because of the Berit spell?
You heard a click as you walked across the hallway, and then this acid just poured out of these holes in the ceiling. And the
Okay,
rest of you
then
see
I'm
it.
not.
It pretty much covered, from here all the way up into the acid wall.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna stay there
Stay there.
as long
Okay.
as Berit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How convenient. I think that's the one that's confused. So I'll pull it up again. I think I roll a d10 to see what the hell I do. What is this poor sap going to do? Well, you're going to walk into the acid wall, probably. What I roll? I rolled a 3, which means creature does not move or take actions this turn. You just flabbergasted by your clacking teeth, Misty. That facial just, like you wanted some on your teeth or something there. Wash your dentures while you're in there. All right, his turn's over. Arden. I think that's you, isn't it, Don?
Yes, I apologize. I still haven't gotten accustomed to that. Okay, so Arden's going to come down. Boop-a-doo. Gonna come over. He can see this guy here.
Hey, Arden, give me a
Yeah.
dexterity saving throw.
Dex
As you hear
saving
a
throw.
click sound, and acid pours out on you and Misty. So Misty, give me a dexterity
right.
saving throw.
That was smart of me.
Maybe.
Let me check.
Oh.
Dexterity here.
DC
That was
15.
from. That was Arden's.
The 11 was? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so Misty, you take half of this, and Arden takes all of this.
Boy, I hope it's not a whole 3 points again.
D8 plus 2. So 9 if you failed, 4 if you succeeded.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and if you failed, you're also poisoned.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So poison
Yeah.
conditions, I recall, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, I think. Attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, what's Arden doing?
Well, right now he's trying to find poisoned. Okay. So he's got that token action on there. He is going to hurl a couple of javelins down at that one person that he can see.
He's going to have plus to his AC.
He sure is, but he's got nothing else to do, and at this point, he spent almost 10 hit points trying to do this, so he's going to do it. Oh, that
look at
20
that.
might hit.
Yeah, 9 definitely doesn't. 20, let's double check. He is going to have 3/4 cover from there. So that is a plus 5 to his AC, if I remember correctly. So no, it does not hit.
All right. He's going to move back to get out of the poison or out of the whatever it is. I can't remember. But anyways, yep.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Your attack should have been disadvantaged. Or is that what that 9 and 20 was?
No, well,
regardless, you missed.
That.
You missed. So regardless, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that it for Arden?
That is it.
Okay. Artie.
Artie will actually float over here on his broom. Ta-da! Okay. And he can see him. So, I just clicked away. He is going to use a little mind sliver on him.
Intelligence save. Well, they weren't very wise, or let's see if they're very smart. Nope. They're a bunch of dumbasses. It's a 9 points of damage, and there's something else, right? Mind
yeah.
sliver?
It subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Oh wow! Before the end of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Remind me of that.
Yeah, that'll be great for the corn fusion. So.
Okay.
And so he'll buzz back. So anybody else that wants to go over and take a shot can.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Next up, you guys all watch as poison comes pouring out of the ceiling again. Misty, give me another dexterity saving throw. Oh shit! Pootie's in there too.
Oh, it's true. So Putty has to do it also. Okay. This one is Putty. What is dexterity here? Oh, come on.
Roll it again since you whispered it to me, Misty.
Oh, sorry.
Do it out in the open.
Okay. This is Putty.
Not much better.
This is me.
So it's 3 points of damage if you failed, or 1 if you succeeded. DC 15.
Okay, let me check how many. Oh, Putty's dead. What the fuck? Oh,
Shit.
well,
Well, she is an owl,
oh,
you know.
yeah. Um, his hit points too. Yes. Oh, come on.
You got another, Misty
Um,
got another facial. 1 point of poison damage.
oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so Putty disappears.
Okay. You guys watch as all the poison pours out of the ceiling again. This little area over here. And that's end of round 1. You guys need to strategize.
Just give
Um,
the word when you want Barrett to drop the acid pool. Otherwise, it's going to stay there until the screaming stops.
Misty is the portcullis. Um, has that been eaten through yet? Can we bust through there, or should we keep the acid up longer?
Misty will need to do like some kind of a perception check as a bonus action with a certain DC or an action with a lower DC to answer that for you.
Okay.
But Britt knows that acid will damage, steel. Just doesn't know how much. That's common knowledge. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you know what, Brian? I didn't even roll initiative for Gallagher.
Shit, you didn't.
That's. I
Well,
mean,
go
he
and take.
couldn't have done it. He couldn't have done anything with the acid pit.
Well, he can go and take his
Realistically.
turn now if he wants for the
Oh
last
man,
round.
that's my bad.
Well, I mean, it's mine as well. I should have caught that. So if you want him to take a turn before, take a turn now and then again at the first of the next round. I'm fine with that.
No, I'll just take the one. That's
Okay. Okay. You
yeah,
guys
that's
good?
on me.
More or less.
Okay. Guess you guys are good. Gallagher.
Um,
Check, dude.
Gallagher. Okay, Gallagher actually spent the last round, or most of the last round, looking at these holes that this poison is coming out of. Is it coming from some super discreet trap, or is there like a series of nozzles in the ceiling,
It's like a
or
bunch of it's the ceiling's like it's porous, like it's got all these little pock holes all over the ceiling, and the poison just comes pouring, like shooting out of it. Not really pouring, like shooting out of it.
okay,
Multiple
so
holes,
a
multiple,
lot of
multiple holes.
holes.
Yes, correct.
Okay,
And not just
I'll,
one hole that's spraying like a cone. It's all over the ceiling, just pouring out.
2 attacks per turn. And there goes Gallagher's great idea of just throwing melons and filling the holes.
Sorry.
Okay. He was going to try. At the very least, he was going to try. So he will step up over to here and see nobody down the hallway. So he's going to ready a melon. So if
Okay.
someone steps around, they come into view, melon to the face.
Okay. All right. So just so we're clear, anytime you try to do a ranged attack through this portcullis, they're going to have a +2 to their AC.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Unless it's like a arrow or a javelin, something that's long and skinny, basically. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm throwing a whole melon. I
Yeah.
expected it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you're holding your action to throw a melon if you see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Barit.
And Brit, caustic waste is concentration, so he's just going to hold there until somebody gives the call for him to drop it.
Okay.
No point in making things complicated.
Okay.
So pass.
Hey. Let's see this guy.
This guy.
What the hell is he going to do or say? Britt, can you see through that door that's open?
If you let Barrett like lean his head a little bit, yeah. I'm like right at the cusp of the corner.
Or can you see anybody inside this room? I guess is more question.
Barrett himself, no.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna rule they can't see you either then. You hear some draconic screaming, saying, "We're fucked! What are we gonna do? Get this shit out of here!" And that's his turn. Let's see, does he have anything he can do? It's like, yep, we're gonna screw. Yep. But at least they can't get past the portcullis. Misty, your turn.
Okay, Misty is really sad and really angry, but the the athlete is still there, right, Brit?
Yes.
The big acid.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on the the only guy I can see. Is here, here.
Holy shit! Even with his from that angle, it's a +2, not a +5. So yeah, that hits for 15 freaking cold. I think
Okay,
that also
and
does
he's,
something extra, right?
Yeah, I think it's. Let me check.
Here's a
He's
speed by 10 feet.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
And then, there is any way that I can move, having a lot of care where I put my feet, not to step on the click, or it's impossible that right now.
You want to try
If
to
I move
jump?
slowly,
What you're saying?
yeah, whatever allows me to avoid step on the trap. If I
Let me
can
look at
see
the-
it or
Let me look at the jumping thing again. Standing jump, I think, is your strength modifier. Standing
if I can
jump.
do acrobatics, maybe I have advantage when I'm with my blade song, but I don't know.
When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. Half the distance of what? When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So when you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. So half of your strength score is the distance you can jump. So if you can jump at least 5 feet, then I imagine you can jump over it. Standing jump. What's your strength score?
Really low. It's -1.
So it's 8. Yeah, so you'll get most of the way, but you won't be able to clear it. But tell you what, if
Okay.
you add as your action, add an athletics or an acrobatics check, and you roll a 15 or higher, I'll say you clear it without stepping on it.
Okay. And then I tried acrobatics. I have advantage because I'm in my blade song.
Okay. All right. Acrobatics with advantage. Oh!
That's really disappointing.
That is.
Yes. I'm still sad because of Putty.
All right, so you jump over here, but you just barely get like one heel on the edge here, and you did not need to make me a deck save to see if you can avoid the other acid.
Oh, come on. Oh, sorry, I throw with advantage.
It's fine. The first roll would have been anyway, so you take half of this. So this plus 2, 7. Half of 7 is 3.
Nice.
So this time you get a deep facial.
Okay. But I still move, right? Or
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
okay, I move a lot. Like here. Oh, maybe here if I can see someone. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
These poor bastards. Where are they? It's that one and that one. Shit, that's this guy. Can't see anybody, but he's saying, "Fuck this! I'm not standing there anymore." Okay. And Arden.
He is he's gonna ready an action If anybody comes by, he's gonna throw a javelin at them. If he ends up seeing it, if he's able to see anyone.
Okay.
Aside from that, he's chilling.
All right, let me go back to my trap since he got poisoned. If you can make your save at the end of each turn to end it. You can. You can make me another con save to end your poison condition, Arden.
Oh, I didn't make a con save for the first time, but that's all right. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Okay. Just a regular con.
Con save.
22.
There you go. You're no longer poisoned.
All right.
Okay, so you're holding your action to throw a javelin if you see somebody.
Somebody pops out, I'm gonna zing a javelin up there.
I'm with you.
Aye.
Okay, Artie, what's Artie doing?
Artie is flying, so he's going to come over here. And since he doesn't see anybody, he's going to get a little bit more bold. And so, since he's flying above this,
Oh,
and
Hold on, before you do that. How tall is that, Barrett?
5 feet.
5 feet. So I guess it matters on if you say the pit goes 5 feet below floor level or if it's 5 feet above floor level. It's just on whether or not
Regardless,
he
he's
has
flying
to
over
fly
it.
up. Yeah.
Okay. So you're
All
right
right.
at the face of the portcullis.
Okay. And so I'm going to, since I don't see anybody, I'm going to go ahead and use my action to do a touchy-feely on this portcullis to see if I can get it to come apart and determine if we can go forward.
Touchy-feely to see if you can figure out how to do what?
No, not to figure it out. I'm just going to pull at the bars and try to determine if they've been broken down enough where they'll fall apart and we can get through.
Okay, you're just trying to see if the acid has done enough damage to them to
Exactly.
weaken them. Okay, yeah, give me an investigation check, and this will be your action to do this. You can see where the acid has kind of etched it a little bit, but not enough to where it looks like they've been weakened very much.
Okay. He's going to take that knowledge and come back and let everybody know that it still needs a little more time.
That's it for Artie's turn?
Huh?
That's it for Artie's turn?
That's it. Yep.
Okay, you guys watch as acid pours from the ceiling again, this time hitting nobody, because Gallagher's right on the edge of where it's pouring down. End of round 2. You guys need to strategize?
So who all is able to understand these guys?
Artie's got a helm of comprehending languages.
So anyone can speak Draconic.
Okay, yeah.
Can hear them.
Sorry, who can speak it?
yeah, Arteria and I think. I don't know if Berit too.
All right. Tell them to toss their weapons in the acid and surrender, or the next one fills the room they're in.
Oh. Okay. Anybody else?
So
Need to
I-
strategize? Is that what we're doing?
And they don't answer?
No, it's a strategy round. You guys talk about what you want to do, and then we'll go through turn order.
Okay. Okay.
You guys good?
Yeah, we cannot see anyone, so yeah.
Okay, Gallagher's up first.
Okay. Just double checking what languages he's no common dwarvish. So yeah, Gallagher's he's gonna sit there with his melons. He's ready.
Like a big waiting game at this point. Barrett.
All right. So Brit is going to shout that throw your weapons in the acid and surrender, or the next one goes in your room.
Okay.
I can hear your screams just as fine from here.
I like it. Give me
and
an
if-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry.
I didn't want to interrupt you. Keep going.
And then he would just ask someone to parrot him in their language.
Oh, okay. Barrett doesn't speak Draconic. He's just telling someone else what
No,
to say.
I'm saying it in common,
Okay. All right. I'm
and
sorry.
I
I
would need
misunderstood.
somebody who speaks the language to assist.
Okay. So we will address that on their turn. That it for Britt then?
Yeah, he's gonna hold his action until he sees how they respond.
Okay. I like it. Okay. So this guy.
I guess peek his head a little bit so we can see if they actually throw their stuff.
Well, you haven't heard anyone say it in their language yet.
They might know common.
It's true.
That's a good point. I will go read to see if they do. Ah, I can't have a magic user now with Dispel Magic.
Oh,
Just hear some more shouting back and forth between a couple folks in Draconic. Those can understand it, saying, "What are we supposed to do here? Go find a magic user. We don't have one. I know that. That's it. Go
Oh.
find one." Okay, that was that one. Oh yeah,
but
he's having that
that
conversation.
that voice come from here?
The one up here was saying, "We need a magic user," and the voice down here said, "Well, go find one."
Oh, so
That make
he's
sense?
not confused anymore? But he's not confused anymore?
Oh shit. Yep, you're right. I forgot about being confused.
Ah,
All right,
okay.
let me roll a d10 for him. Thank you for reminding me. That was my fault.
No problem.
A 2. What the hell does a 2 mean? Creature does not
Doesn't
move
or
or take actions. Okay, so they can still speak. They just can't move or take actions.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, that still goes back and forth that talk, but he can't move. Hey, Misty, your
But
turn.
isn't talking a free action, which
Correct.
implies it's an action?
No, I mean, to me, an action is actually doing something.
Okay.
Okay, so I will translate everything that Berit said, but I would like to add at the end, we will avenge Putty.
Oh, you're interpreting what Britt said? I'm sorry. Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Whatever, everything that Berit said, I translate in Draconic and shout it to them.
Okay, so I want you to use your action either to do an intimidation check or your choice, persuasion or deception, and you can do it with advantage.
Okay, I think. Oh, everything sucks. So, okay, I'm going to try intimidation.
Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. I have -2 in intimidation or persuasion or deception.
Sorry about that, guys. My granddaughters were down here going to bed. All right, so you're doing an intimidation with advantage? Is that what I heard?
Yes, because I'm angry, so I guess it's more appropriate.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, come on. No,
Oh
not really.
my god! It's -2 to intimidation? Why'd you pick that? Oh,
because
you clicked on
I
your
have also
you clicked on your stone of good luck.
-2 in deception and also in persuasion, so...
Hey, don't click on your stone of good luck. You need to click on your actual intimidation skill. That's why that was so
Yeah,
low.
yeah, no, I did intimidation, I think. Yes. No? Yeah, no, I click intimidation, so it's a real roll.
Holy shit, that was real. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm not intimidating anyone, so...
You hear a bunch of laughing and draconic from beyond that.
Okay, I'm really angry now.
Okay. Anything else on Missy's turn?
No, I'm going to just list a little step here. I'm gonna ready Reyes Frost to the first one that I see. I will shoot at him.
Okay, Ray
If
of
I can
Frost
do
is the
that,
first
I
one
don't
to
know
see.
if. Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. All right, so shit, I forget which one was the one that was. One of them is confused. That's the one that's taking probably the most damage. Was a confused one, right?
Not Sure.
Shit. So I shouldn't have had him move a while ago, then, right? The one that's confused is right here on the edge. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't
Yeah,
done anything
exactly.
yet. So my fault. Misty, give me I'll go get you a free attack action on this guy since I screwed up and forgot that he was confused.
Oh, okay.
So do your Ray of Frost from the last turn on this guy up here if you want.
Okay, perfect.
Since I screwed up and forgot he was confused. I moved him a while ago and I shouldn't have.
Okay.
Yeah, but 11 is not good enough to hit him.
Okay.
Okay, so which one do I got? It's that guy. Alright, so he's the one that's confused. At the start of his turn, he makes another save to try to break out of this. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a intelligence save? Which was it? That's so long ago. Oh, that's the clacking teeth.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. DC 15. Fuck!
Oh.
Alright, roll a D10 again. 10. 8. 8 means, please, I can do something. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. Great. Turns around and says, "What are you doing here?" Stabs the buddy next to him, or tries to. This is comical, guys. This is very comical. What the hell is he going to do? He has a great club. Oh, that'll feel good. Ah! Look at there. And Draconic, what the fuck you doing? Arden.
Arden's just going to continue holding his action.
Okay. Trying to find some kind of token marker to remind me he is freaking crazy. I'll just give him this one for now, just to. Arden's holding his action. Arden was holding his action.
Arden. Yep.
Okay. Okay. What's Arden doing?
Oh, sorry.
Arden's going to make his loop again. But this time, he's going to yell out in Draconic, because it seems like he knows it too. You were all warned. This will be the death of you all. And with that, he is going to blow a cloud of choking smoke into this room.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, shit. I knew I should have closed that door. Choking smoke in a 30-foot cone.
Yep.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what do they got to do? At least 20. Each creature that enters smoke or that starts its turn in the air must succeed a DC 15 con save, or be unable to breathe or speak. Great. Yeah, they're so screwed me up. All right. So at start of their turn, let me forget this, Artie.
Okay.
Okay. So at start of their turns, they'll make those saves. Okay. All right. Anything else, Artie? You staying put?
No, actually, he'll come back.
Okay.
Because why not? Oop, come on. Keep grabbing the wrong thing. Okay.
Okay. More poison shoots from the ceiling. End of round 3. Anything to strategize?
Mr. Gorbachev, take that wall down.
Mm-hmm.
And Britt's going to drop the acid.
No. I think we can how to say, so kill them all in the room if they don't close the door. So if you hold the acid, they cannot go out. I think so.
Yeah, let's give it 3 rounds if you would. I agree.
Okay. If they decide to make a break for it, though,
Okay.
Then they'll be
Gallagher's
dropping the
taking
acid.
those bars down.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Whatever you
So,
think
yeah,
is-
I guess we're playing the waiting game at this point.
Yeah. Got,
All right, you
got
guys
ourselves
good?
a good old Mexican standoff
We
here.
do. We do. All right, Gallagher. Third verse, same as the first.
Um, Gallagher's actually just gonna start pelting his melons at the ceiling. He's going back to his original idea of maybe he can just clog those holes.
Okay.
He's bored. He can't smash anything yet.
Okay. So here's what I want to do. So in order for you to get the melons that actually clog the holes, it's gonna be pretty high AC to do that. I'll say it's
That's
got to be
okay.
an 8. It's got to be an 18 or higher for it to hit and stick. And he has 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how many times it's going to take this, but it will take a few. But that's going to be what you need to do to get the melons to hit it and stick.
Okay. Oh, he's got melons.
There you go.
Oh,
All right,
Right.
you got one of them is clogged. I'm keeping a number here to how many holes are there, and I'll have that affect the damage appropriately. Okay. Is that it for Gallagher?
Yeah.
Okay. Barrett.
So he sees this doorway while he's peeking out. It's not gonna actually do anything, but he's going to Toll the Dead just to add some ambiance to these poor little dudes hiding in the room.
Oh,
So it not non-targeted. It's just whispers coming from just the very edge of their hearing, talking about things that their mortal minds could never comprehend.
yeah, Britt. I'm gonna give you an inspiration card for that.
Not doing anything. I'm just like, hey guys, how you doing?
There are a
Phil
couple.
Shagath here.
You don't speak Draconic, but I guess Misty or whoever else says, "What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?" Anything else, Britt?
I'm gonna burn a hit die to get a point of mana back.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Impaler. Which one is he? Okay, he's the one that's not confused. Okay, so what the fuck is this guy gonna do? Son of a bitch. Everything's too far out of freaking range. Alright, so Gallagher. You can probably see him way at the end of the hallway. He points his face in this other direction. I'm assuming you have your dark. Can your dark vision see that far? Or is that beyond your dark vision, Gallagher?
Gallagher cannot see that far.
Okay, alright. So then you don't see it, but you hear someone yelling Draconic something. Those that can't understand, he's like, hello! We need a magic user!
Yeah.
How far can he see? I need to check his distance.
Gallagher's probably too busy pelting fruit at the ceiling anyways.
How far can this guy see? Not quite. He can't see you either, Gallagher. So that
Good.
worked out to your advantage.
You can say decidedly neutral against each other.
Oh, shit, didn't mean to close the turn order thing. Okay, these guys, they're where the smoke is. So remind me again what they do with your smoke thing, Artie? Con
so
saves.
yeah, con save. They spend three rounds in there, and they get 1 level of exhaustion. They can't cast spells, obviously, but they couldn't before. Oh, I'm sorry. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turn, ending the effect if a success. But once if they spend 3 rounds in there, then they gain a level of exhaustion.
So, why did my group check not work? Let me do it again. Roll 20 is having a crap. You say wisdom save? Con save.
Con save.
DC 15. There is no damage to it.
Correct.
There we go. All right, so those that saved have no effect. Those that didn't save have 1 level exhaustion. Is that what you said?
This is the second round, but after the third round, they will have 1 level of exhaustion.
Well, no, this is the first round for them because your spell set at the start of their turn, they make this save.
Okay, then you're right. Yep.
Yes.
So Trogpike Warrior 1 and 3 are still in the but the other 2 are fine.
Okay, but they have, so they are not exhausted, but they have 1 strike against them. Is what you're saying, right?
Correct.
All right, let me figure out a way to mark them with that. All this extra stuff, and I can't figure it out. Okay, so let's put a little 1 next to him, and then the third warrior, which was this guy. Well, you guys can't see him. I'm the only one that sees this. Yeah, see, I put a little number 1 next to their name. Yeah, there we
Yeah, this is
go.
a whole combat
All
where
right.
nobody can see each other.
Okay. All right, so they do that, and they are still screaming for help, and they're choking. 30-foot cone. And it's from right there, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Wow, that whole fucking room is full. Thank you, Artie. Misty!
Okay. Since they are screaming like little babies, old killers in Draconic, I'm going to assume that that room is small. It's a lucky guess. So I'm going to cast here in this point that I can see from my side.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a lot of dark magic. Maybe Berit can be proud of me because I'm gonna use this in the middle of the room.
Holy shit! Now, you can't cast it in the middle of the room because you got to see it, right?
Yeah, I can see this point. I don't know if it's the middle of the room. I don't know the exact size of the room, but
I'm saying you can get in the room, you just can't get the middle of it because you don't see the middle of it. All right, so
No,
20
no,
foot
yeah.
is still going to probably 5, 10. Yeah, 20 foot's going to get everybody. Yay! Okay, so deck saves all around. Group check. Deck save. DC is what? 15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for it.
Let me check.
3d6.
36, perfect. 1, 2, 3.
11
Nice.
and 3, 14 damage. Half on the success. And apply damage. You hear
No,
more
it's not
screaming?
half damage. Brian, it's not half damage. The ones who failed are grappled.
Oh,
Okay, so the ones that succeeded take no damage? Is that what you're saying?
No, they still take damage. They're just not restrained by the tentacles.
Oh, okay. All right. So they take half damage, but they're also not restrained. The ones that failed are restrained. Okay, I'm with you now. All right, so the first warrior, he's choking and restrained. You guys are really fucking them up.
They had their chance. They laughed at him.
Well,
That's right.
Wanna kill another innocent old motherfuckers?
And this last one is also restrained. Let me give him a restrained status. They didn't laugh at Brett. They laughed at Misty. You know, because she rolled a 0 and a 1, I think, with advantage on her intimidation check, as I recall.
Yes.
I think we all laughed at
intimidation
Misty.
came out a little goofy sounding.
Maybe the tentacles intimidate a little more.
Yeah, these little mooks are very lucky. If I had 4 mana, terrified. There'd be little yellow puddles below all of them.
All right, anything else, Misty?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout at them in Draconic. I'm gonna repeat whatever they laugh at me when I try to intimidate them, intimidate me. I'm gonna repeat it to them, and I'm gonna move a little more just here, there, and that's my turn.
All right. My Mauler, he's the one that's confused. Con save. Come on, dude. You can do this. Right? It was a con save, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. No! God, this guy hasn't done shit the whole fucking encounter. D10, what's he do for confusion? A 6. Creature doesn't move or take action this turn. You hear him grumble and Dracon like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Why can't I move? Arden?
Arden. Can Arden see this guy? I think he can. Yeah, it has to be because it's not Artie. Boy, I should have thrown my javelin when he first popped out, but I didn't think of it.
I'm at disadvantage because it's beyond the range of a javelin. And plus,
Is
if you
it?
throw it there, he's going to have a little bit close to his AC. Yeah, javelin only has like a normal range of like 30 feet normally.
120.
I think that's long range, is it not? Should say
It's-
30/120.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 is
Oh,
normal.
30. Oh, okay.
120 is a max.
I see. Okay.
Anything
So
beyond 30 is
disadvantage?
disadvantage. Yep.
14?
14 does not hit.
Okay. Now is that for when he first popped out or?
I'll allow it when he first popped out. That's fine.
Okay, so for his turn then, he's going to do it twice more.
Okay.
And I know that he can barely see him, so he's going to have an extra buff, but whatever.
11 and a 9 does not hit.
Well, he's keeping him on his toes. That's all he's got.
Okay. Artie?
Artie, on the other hand, is going to pop around. And he actually sees him now. So,
He's going to have 3/4 cover, just so you're clear.
that's all right, because he's
Okay.
got some mind sliver.
C15 intelligence save. Why are you picking on my guys? They're just trying to survive and live their lives, you know? They didn't hurt anybody that you know of. Ah, look at that shit.
Woo! Oh, okay. That tells me everything I wanted to know. They do not have a magic caster. That is a bluff.
If I had a magic caster, this big fucking wall of acid would not be here right now.
Well, they brought him down like I thought they said that they were bringing a magic user or something, but
You heard him hollering for one, yeah.
yeah. So that guy that came down is not a magic user. And so that's the end of Artie's turn. Yep.
Okay. More poison shoots from the ceiling. End of round 4. Any different strategy here?
We've got 2 more rounds to wait for the smoke, and also the tentacles are going to take care of them if those that are restrained. So we might as well wait for those effects and before we drop.
those poor guys in the room are just.
It's kind of fun.
They should have thrown their weapons.
Yep.
That's on them.
They got smoke. They got black tentacles. They're choking. They're crying. All right, no more strategy. Gallagher, what do you want to do here?
Since he couldn't see that, Meta, that dude at the end of the hall, he didn't keep checking melons.
Okay.
He's got it in his mind. This is the perfect solution.
Hey, you got another one. Okay, that's it for Gallagher's turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Barit.
Let's see. Brit will burn another hit die for a point of mana. And yeah. I warned you, know what comes next. I know you hear me in there. and pass.
Oh, I thought you were gonna cast something big. All right. Let's see. Impaler. Okay, you fuckers can see him, but because you guys have extra vision. That's why. I thought before he couldn't see you guys. No, he can't see that far. Damn it. What the fuck is he gonna do? 15. Wisdom save. Wisdom check. Okay, yeah, he's smart enough not to say anything. I had two of those. Shit, I forgot about this guy. This guy's in here. In the smoke, they do that save every single round, right? For both
Correct.
the smoke and the tentacles.
Tentacles, yes.
Let me do the smoke one first. The smoke was what kind of a save?
Con. And it's only still in effect for Shrug Pike Warrior number 1 and 2. The other two already made.
Well, that
I'm
smoke
sorry.
the smoke dissipates, or does it stay?
It stays, but they already made their save, so
they're
once you
immune
make
to
a
it?
save, they're okay, yeah.
Okay, all right. So what's the save for the tentacle thing then?
It's 15, DC 15.
But
If
what
they
kind of a save?
restrain, dexterity, I think. Oh, well, no. If they are restrained, they can choose strength of the dexterity check to break the restraint.
Oh,
But
no, I'm sorry.
the
This is
save,
one that's not restrained. Does he have to make another
Then
save?
it's a dexterity saving if he starts the turn there.
Dexterity save. Okay, so he was not restrained, but he's making dexterity save. Okay, he's still not restrained. What's he gonna do? Oh boy, he's not so smart. So he takes half of that damage. Is that correct? But not restrained.
No, I think the damage is the same. Just it's not restrained. Let me check. Here.
I'm gonna give him 6 damage right now while you look it up. If it's more than that, you let me know. And he's going to be a dumbass and run out the door. Oh shit, he is restrained. I missed the little icon on him.
He can be restrained in the acid if you really want to be a stickler, Brian.
Well, he was a dumbass. He's getting freaked out. He was going right out there. So if he's restrained, he automatically fails his dexterity save. So he took 13, and you hear some screaming in there, and then the screaming stops. Fuck. Okay, now the warriors. I have a warrior that is restrained, so he's going to fail his dex save, and I'm not going to take that damage. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, so let me read this again. Dexterity save, take 3d6 restrained with tentacles. The creature starts his turn in the area and is already restrained with tentacles. Takes, damage automatically. The creature restrained can use action. Okay, and then he tries to get unrestrained by using his action if he survives. All right, so what was the damage? Is it 13 or is it something else?
Yeah, it's 13. Also, only.
You hear more screaming, and then the screaming stops. All right, so I got 2 more. Neither one of them are restrained.
Are they the smoke ones?
One of them is. First one is without the smoke. Let me see. Nope, he's saying fuck this. He's going to run out into the acid. And that means, what kind of save, Barrett, if he's running out into the acid? Because if he enters or starts his turn there, he does something, as I recall. Correct, Barrett? Did we lose Barrett?
Oh, muted. Oops.
Okay.
I'm just going to cast the spell again just so it comes back up.
It's fine.
There we go. Caustic Waste. It was 27 damage for the first one. Let's see. Yeah, it enters the spell's damage. Half as much on a dex save throw.
Okay, so he needs to make a dexterity saving throw as he's darting out the window. Or out the door. Shit, I got him on freaking GM roll. Let me fix that.
He's high stepping.
Hopefully he is.
5 feet of acid.
Yeah, he's doing little hops.
He's walking on the acid like water.
So he takes half damage. You said it was 20 the first time?
I think it was 27 for the first one. I'll scroll back up.
Give me a minus 13 for now.
Song. Yeah, it was 27 for the first one.
Okay. And is this considered difficult terrain?
Whatever you think wading through 5 foot deep of liquid should be.
I'm only going to say it if the spell says that. That's what I was asking.
It doesn't say anything about what type of. It's just a pool of liquid.
All right, so 5. Shit, get away from the door, Brian. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He is just freaking screaming. No one else had their action, holding their action to attack something if they saw it, right?
Correct.
Because Gallagher's been filling the ceiling with melon.
Yeah.
And you hear crying and screaming running down the hallway through the acid. And the one that was choking, he could still move, right? You just got to make another save to see if he gets some more exhaustion. Is that right?
He's not restrained by the smoke.
Yeah, he's not restrained by the smoke.
I don't know if he's restrained by the tentacles or not.
He is not.
Okay, yeah, he's not restrained by the smoke.
Okay, so he's going to also, well, let me see what he does. Yep, he's saying fuck this. He's running as well. So what's another dex save for him for the acid of death?
Nice combo.
Fuck.
Oh, takes the full 27.
27. Okay, well, thankfully he hadn't taken much damage. Gallagher, you can see this. This poor bastard has like half his face melted away, and you're not sure if he has a tail anymore. But he is just running and screaming. It's right there as well. So, was there something else for your smoke while if he started his turn in there, Don?
He should have made a con save, but honestly, if he's running out of it, it really doesn't matter because it only grants one level of exhaustion. So,
okay,
if he's out of it, he's out of it.
Okay. All right. Okay, Misty.
Okay. I'm gonna laugh maliciously, and then I'm gonna shoot at them in Draconic. That if you open the portcullis, we will stop torturing you. Something like that.
Stop torturing you. This isn't a fight.
Yeah.
Did you say you're going to start torturing them?
They know.
Yeah. All right. So if you want to do that as your action, you can do that and give me an intimidation or deception persuasion. Your choice.
I'm not really good at this, but they are suffering, so I guess it should be advantage. No.
Nope, not yet, because they are running away.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
Brit provide assistance by just cackling maniacally.
Sure. Okay, roll with advantage, Misty.
Okay, perfect.
Come on, get a 0 and a 1 again.
Okay.
I would love it.
I'm going to try persuasion because I'm not really intimidating. Oh, well, maybe.
Okay, so 15.
Hey, all right.
All right, so let me roll their insight. So I'm going to have them roll. I'm going to do this. How many different ones? I got the warriors. I got 3 different kinds. I got to do it 3 times.
We just need one that opened the portcullis, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this one. And this one. Guess I should have done these whispered, but.
Ooh!
All right,
He's
so
like,
you
I'm coming!
you hear screaming back in Draconic, Misty. Drop your wall of acid and we'll do it. Because I'm not running back through that, is what you hear them say. Anything else in your turn, Misty?
And do you communicate that to Brit?
Yeah, Misty can free action respond if she chooses to. Misty, did we lose you or are you on mute? Oh, David? Your mic may be going out again. I can see your little icon turning green in Discord, but we don't hear you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Something is happening with my audio. I can hear you now. I wasn't.
Yeah, we hear you
sorry.
now.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Do you pass that message along to Brit, which you...
Yeah,
that
of course.
Okay. Yeah, Brit will drop it.
I guess, yeah, you can drop that anytime.
Yeah,
Right.
concentration.
All right.
So I just...
Oh, shit. I don't want to move the map, Brian. Undo that. I'm trying to grab that little square. There we go. All right. So on their turn, they can run back. Okay. That's it for Misty?
Yep.
Okay. The Mauler. That's the one that's confused. Damn it. So another con save to see if he's not confused. Is that right? Con save? Fuck! D10. Let's see what he's going to do this turn. Maybe it's something new. Nope, it's probably just going to stand there and pick his nose again. Let's see, what is 3? Creature doesn't move or take actions. It's like, what the hell is wrong with me? Just kill me now! Do I have another one of those? I do not. Arden!
Arden's gonna hold his action, so if he sees somebody, he's gonna throw a nice long javelin.
Okay.
Yeah, he should have had that, but he didn't think. Or actually, he was trying to throw earlier, so that's it.
Okay. And Artie?
Artie's gonna come up and actually, he's done with things. He's ready.
He's ready. What's that mean?
He's gonna take care of business right now. Mm-mm. Come on.
Oh, 20 feet. Right? 20 feet radius?
Yeah, that's. I was trying to put that there, but I can't seem to move it.
I'll move it for you. Plus, it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can make it grow. Roughly 20 feet. How's that?
Beautiful.
Oh.
Big, beautiful, fluffy.
20-foot radius. Roughly.
Kill the
30.
guy who was going to open the door.
I was wondering about that. All right, so let me put that on the map player just for a second so I can grab my tokens and do a save for them. Dexterity saving throw. DC of 15 versus damage of 30. Half damage. Oh,
Oh, wow.
actually, let's see if any of them die.
That one on the bottom might.
You hear one scream and then stop screaming. The other two are still screaming. It's like, fuck, you want to open the door? Anything else, Artie?
Yeah, as he flies his broom on back, he's gonna yell at him in Draconic and say, "You better hurry up with that portcullis."
That's our assholes. Come here, open the door! Shablam! End of round 5. You guys need to strategize?
No.
I'll just say I'll start working on the portcullis because I've got something for that too.
Okay. The poison shoots out of the ceiling one more time. Not quite as much as before, but it's still coming out pretty good. Gallagher, you still throwing melons?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it.
It's,
Oh shit!
yeah, big
25.
throw on the first one.
Not quite, but almost half of them are plugged.
Almost half. Okay.
Yep. You got 3 out of 8 are clogged. Let's put it in very simple terms here.
Oh, I'll get there eventually.
Yep. Okay, is that it for Gallagher? Staying put.
Yeah.
Okay, Barrett.
Britt's going for some psychological warfare. He's gonna walk along, or kind of like walk along these boards and jump, and just like do a little hop just to try and get away from the trigger for the poison. And he's gonna stand right up close to the portcullis, lean up against his staff, and just give the most menacing smile towards whoever starts walking down this hallway.
Just so I'm clear, you're not hovering or flying or anything, right?
Nope. I walk up and I do a little hop, little old
Okay.
man hop.
And you're also going to hear a click. And poison comes pouring out of the ceiling. Give me a dex save.
Dex. Save.
Okay, so you take half of this. This plus 2. So 7, so you take 3 points of poison damage.
Right. And I'm gonna cast Allure on myself, just for in case I have to make any deception, persuasion, intimidation checks. He's just gonna sit there and smile.
Holy shit, okay. You're like, come close so I can kill you, is what you're going to say. Alright, that it for Bert's turn? You staying put?
Yeah.
Okay, Impaler. He is... Shit, I gotta scroll up, see what my saves were for my insight. So it's the second one that passed. Okay, so the Impaler is the one that failed. He's gonna gingerly poke his head around the corner. Says, you gonna shoot me?
Brit just smiles.
Okay. Are those tentacles still in there? Are you still concentrating on that, Misty?
Yeah. I didn't lose the concentration.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. He's like gingerly walking up here. 30 right there. He's like, ah! Those black things are in there! And Draconic. That's the extent of his movement. The other one is dead. The warrior, he is the one that was not intimidated. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's like, what are you doing, dumbass? He's right there! What is the... Wow, this is the first time I get to actually attack with something? Javelin, you get +2 to your AC, Barrett.
Okay.
And they can't hit shit, but fortunately,
Yeah.
does he have multi-attack? Shit, no, he doesn't have multi-attack. That's stupid. He'll move back in here.
Brit just smiles, looks him dead in the eye as he slinks back around the corner.
Okay, Misty.
Okay, I'm going to move here, but not enough to push the trap.
Yep.
Like maybe here. Yeah, I can. Okay, I can see this one. And I'm going to fire to this guy. Oh, if I fire in this direction, it's possible that I hit Berit with a cantrip? No. Yes.
It is possible you hit Barrett. He's also going to have additional
What?
to his AC.
Yeah. This is the guy trying to close the door or open the portcullis.
Ardnal will try to stay your hand and say, let's let this one open the door for us.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold my action, and the moment the portcullis is open, I'm gonna shoot anyways.
Yeah, I'm not trying to metagame, but you heard him say those black tentacles are still in there, right?
Yeah.
And you're concentrating on that still, right, Misty?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Then that would be my turn.
Mahler, hey, let's see if he can ever break out of his fucking confusion. That was I keep forgetting. What kind of save was it?
It's
Wisdom.
wisdom, yes.
Wisdom save. Come on, buddy. Hey! What's it like to not be confused? Holy shit. So he is just going to be screaming at this guy to stop what he's doing and retreat. And what the hell can he do for the first time in this glorious encounter? He hasn't done shit. Fuck. How far away are you, Britt? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's got to come 10 feet down. He's going to throw a javelin at you. You get +2 to your AC. Fuck. At least he has.
Can I
do it
use my
twice. If you're
my,
if you're holding an attack action, you can. Shit, this guy's getting crap. 11. You don't have advantage on it,
no.
so 11 does not hit. So that was 5, 10,
Wasted at 26.
15. That's his turn. Arden.
The other guy is gone. So Arden will make a motion. He'll be making an angry face and making a motion like hurry up, and looking at this one guy. So he's trying to intimidate him with some simple sign language.
Okay. If you had an action left, I'll let you roll an intimidation skill for that. Otherwise, it's just for flavor.
Yeah, it's his turn. That was a saved action that he threw the javelin. So he does have his full action. You say intimidation check?
Correct. Shit. So say again what you're trying to get talking to this guy, right?
Yeah. So he's looking at him pretty sternly and making a motion with his hands like hurry up. He's
Okay. Okay, let me roll an insight. I don't think it matters, but let me roll an insight for him.
He's just gonna get absolutely. Oh my goodness!
It's because the other guy's like, "You stupid! Just open the door!" He looks confused. He's looking back and forth between his boss and you. Anything else, Arden?
No. Did that get him to move, or?
It's not his turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Artie. What's Artie gonna do?
He's just gonna peel out over here and give this one a look over and try to mimic the same motion that Arden made. And then he's going to peel back off into the corner here.
We're gonna try and intimidate him again.
I wouldn't even call it that. He's just like, you heard the man. Let's go, and kind of make the same hand motion. But
I'm just asking, you want to use your action to do an intimidation check against him?
No, because it'll only muck things up. He sucks at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Acid. Come pouring out from the above in that hallway. Britt, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so you'll take all this. This plus 2. Holy shit, look at that. 3 points of poison, but more importantly, you are poisoned. Unless you're immune to it.
I don't think I am.
Great.
Misty dear, drop the tentacles.
Okay. I do with pleasure.
Okay, so that's the end of round 6. I guess you guys don't need to strategize.
Not really.
Gallagher, what you doing?
We're
Plug-
filling those pipes.
Yeah, plugging them holes. Holy shit!
All
Holy shit!
right.
Yeah.
He's getting somewhere.
There are
Not
only
quickly.
3 of 8, if there was such a quantity of 8 holes in that ceiling. There's 3 of 8 left. Okay. Alright. So that's it for Gallagher?
Yep.
Okay, Barrett.
I'm caught between. Actually, Brian, would you let me move down in the turn order?
Hey, you can do that.
Down
Just-
past Artie,
Just when you
rather
do
than
this,
just saying hold in action. Yeah.
yeah, when you do this, it's permanent. You don't do it versus 1 round. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
And you will be after who?
Just put me at the bottom.
Like very last. What you're saying?
Yeah, I guess above the acid if that matters.
No, you said last. Yeah, okay, before the acid goes. Okay. All right, so that means it's the Impaler's turn. This guy.
Yeah. This guy had better
And-
open the door, otherwise.
All right, so his
Rough.
last insight check was a critical success. Correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna have him do it one more time. It's not just straight up D20 since he passed 1 and failed 1. DC 20. If he gets higher than a 10, he's not going to do it. Ah, fuck. Looks back at his balls. Sorry, balls, we're fucked. Walks in here. And he gets here, clunk, 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 as the portcullis starts to come up. And that's the only one left alive. He's like, what are you doing, dumbass? You hear from around the corner up here. Let's see. Let me double check him. What is he? Oh, yeah. Fuck. I forgot about that. Da-da-da. Okay, you see him walk out. And he's got a large tower shield, and he's making his way down, holding that shield up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But just one question. For me to drop the tentacles, it has to be my turn, right? So right now it's not.
Well, if you
they
would
are
have done
still-
that, this guy would have taken damage. You can do that any
Okay.
time, like a free action. I assumed you dropped them. Did you not?
Okay, yeah. If I can, yes, because when Berit told me, I did it, but I wasn't sure if I have to wait to my turn. Yeah, so if it's possible to do it, I did it.
All right, because otherwise the guy going here and opening up the portcullis wouldn't have made it in. He would have had to make a save against that.
Ah,
All
okay,
right, so he walks in here at 6. Fuck. All right, that's his turn. Because you don't know what else he's doing. Misty.
Oh, I cannot see anyone right now. I know that there are 2 guys in the room, right?
For your vantage point, give me a perception roll. This is a free one, just to see if you would have noticed
Okay.
from your vantage point, you know what's going in that room. DC 12. Yeah,
Okay.
you saw two troglodytes enter that room.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want to step by the. I'm gonna hold my action and I cast Ray of Frost if I see any of them by the door.
You
I
see
can see
any
the
of
door.
them
But,
come out? You see them do what? What are you saying?
yeah, whatever is in my line of vision from here to the door. If I see any of them, I cast a ray of frost.
If you see him come out the door, you're going to cast Ray of Frost, correct?
Exact. Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm with you. Just don't let me forget that. All right, the Mauler, he is still screaming at Mr. Dumbass. But he is still going to 5, 10. And he's going to throw another one at you, Brit. That's all he
Okay.
freaking can do, because these guys suck. He's going to... Oh, shit, I keep forgetting about this. He's going to point a finger at you and say, damn you! Damn you to hell! Did any of those hit? You have +2 to your AC.
With the +2, the 18 matches my AC.
Okay, so you got to meet it to beat it. So you take 6 piercing unless you're doing anything to negate that.
No, that's okay.
Okay, then you take a little bit extra. So
All
9
right.
total piercing. 5, 10, back over around the corner again. Arden.
Arden. Oh, what happened to that? That guy went away. Arden is going to motion to Artie to move his ass on up there. He's going to encourage Artie to move up while the portcullis is still down. The portcullis is still down, correct?
It started going up. For someone to get through it, you had to go down prone to crawl underneath it at this point.
Oh, okay.
In one more round, it would probably be tall enough for someone to kind of, get through without going prone, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, so does that resolve what Arden's doing?
He's not moving. He's gonna hold his action. If somebody pops out again, he's gonna huck a javelin at him.
All right. Artie?
Artie is going to peel out with the proverbially whatever. He's gonna peel out with his broom. He's going to go low, so he can make it through. Oh, and it's
no, I'm not going to allow that while you're flying. You still got to go
No?
prone.
Okay. Then I'll go up to it. I'll get prone.
How are you getting prone?
I'm gonna
Are you getting
jump
off your
off of
broom?
it. Yeah, if I have to.
Okay. Yeah, you have to get off your broom to crawl underneath it.
Okay. Click.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Artie. As acid comes pouring out of the ceiling, I need the same thing from Barrett.
Where does the acid stop pouring out? Or I guess the poison.
It's just not as many of them.
Well, no,
So
but like where at in the hallway does it stop pouring out?
It's pretty much from the portcullis down to right in front of Gallagher, where it pours out. Does that make sense?
Damn you, Artie.
All right, so DC 15, so I need one from Britt as well. Okay, so there's going to be this -5. Okay, minimum 1 point of acid damage. Because there's not as many, not acid, poison, what I meant to say. There's not as many poison holes open. Okay, Artie, so now you can, if you drop prone, you can do that without any difficult movement, and then it's going to be double movement to move underneath it.
Okay. I'm kind of stuck.
Oh, you need me to move you, don't you?
Yep.
And let me open up this so you can move through it.
Okay.
At that point, you should be able to see one big troglodyte here with his tower shield up, staying in the doorway.
Okay. And I'm going to... Now, I've got 60 feet of movement with my broom. So if I hopped off here and got to here, can I make it to there? The next one up?
You know, hop back on your broom again.
if I need to.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if
I'll allow
not,
it.
I'd like to just. Okay. So I'm just gonna come here, and I will. Do a little bit of shatter.
Where at? Okay. That'll get everything in that room. You realize that, right?
Is there anything in there worth saving?
I mean, I don't want metagame, but the guy that's still pulling the portcullis up.
Oh
You're,
well, I'm
you could've
here
just
now.
shattered the portcullis
Nope.
this whole time.
They'll be dead soon, so
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. All right. Con saves for both of them. But, I don't want to pick the dead guys. I just want the guys that are alive. Group check. Con save. Come on, troglodytes. DC 15. What's the damage? Got too much stuff on the chat.
9.
Oh, 9.
That was shit damage.
Yes, the impaler continues to open.
And the guy with the shield drops. But the guy that's doing the poor guy's like, the fuck? What are you doing? I was helping you! You son of a bitch!
And I'll free action yell, continue and we'll let you live.
Let's see what happens on this turn. Okay, Britt.
Britt'll go prone to go underneath the portcullis.
Okay.
Before standing back up. He'll poke his head in the door, see there's no exit, smile, and just close it before continuing up the hallway. So I think he would get to about there before he ran out.
You saw for a brief second the poor schlump that was over there by the portcullis crank just look at you like big, like sad kitty cat eyes. Like,
He just saved that guy's life.
Yeah, well, we'll get back to him. So then this guy here, Brian, I'll toll the dead.
shit.
So he will need to make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Is this all or nothing, or is it half damage on a fail?
It's all or nothing.
Okay. Thank God. Because you did 23. Is it 23 damage? Oh, that's your roll to hit. So what is it? Is it a save or is it
Yeah,
a roll to hit?
I don't know. I don't know why that to hit is there. It should just
Okay.
be a to
Okay.
save.
All right, so
I need to go and fix the spell.
wisdom save. So all or nothing. So you take nothing.
Yep.
Okay, is that it for Britt's turn?
Yeah, that's okay. I'll keep smiling at him.
A few holes in the ceiling down here. Still the poison pouring out. Not as many as before. You guys need to strategize.
I'm good.
Okay, Gallagher.
Gallagher at this point, I feel like is just hyper focused on getting these last three
Yes.
pipes filled. He couldn't care less about what's going on down the hall. It's a personal challenge.
This is fun. This is his gig.
He's playing with his melons.
All right, 2 left.
All right, yeah, you got one of them. You hit one, it bounces back off his head. He kind of holds his mouth out and eats it. Okay. Did it for Gallagher?
Yeah, that's Gallagher. He's doing it.
Okay, do I have... Oh, that's the poor sap that's doing the thing. And since he got attacked, he's like, this! You hear that in Draconic behind the door, and the portcullis just drops.
Oh, I see. Leave him. Don't let him out. We'll fix this.
Okay. Do I have one of those left? Nope, they're all dead. Okay, Misty.
Okay, so the portcullis is close again, right?
It is.
Okay, I cannot let my friends there by themselves, so I'm gonna use Misty Step to cross the portcullis. Right here, 13. Oh, I cannot pass.
Oh, I'll move you. Where are you trying to move to? Ping, where are you trying to move to?
Yeah. Here.
Okay, just on the other side.
30
Right there?
feet. And then I can move 50 feet. The closest, the sorry, the door is open or closed.
The door was closed. Brett
Oh,
closed it.
okay. Yeah, I have been there, and I always receive. Oh, sorry. I always receive.
Are you opening the door or not?
No. I'm trying to get back to the point I missed a step, but I need to think. I'm not sure. Um.
Sorry, I moved you up. I don't know if you want to move back down or not, but
Yeah. If I open the door, is like a part of my movement or?
no, you can open the door. It doesn't require an action if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Then then I'm going to move a little here and hold my action to cast um, Ray of Frost to the first guy I see.
Okay. Poor motherfucker.
Let them open.
Okay. Let's see. Mahler. All right, he's just pissed off. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take someone with me."
Oh.
You can do your Ray of Frost at him if you want.
Yep, I want. Come
Do you
here.
really? Do you really want to?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty
Here we
sure
go.
he does.
You want to give these guys one more chance of glory? So it's an 18 to hit for 6 cold damage. Are you fucking kidding me? David, you know how many hit points he had left?
No.
He had 6.
Oh, cool. So he's a little frozen.
He comes up, fuck, I'm gonna die! Ah! His head just turns into a big icicle and explodes.
And he died.
He's dead.
For putty.
For Pooty. I like it. Alright, Arden.
Arden is going to wait for the portcullis. He doesn't need any more acid damage.
Okay. Artie?
Artie is going to enter the room and yell at this guy and say, "Get out while
No, he's
Or-
not leaving.
Are you rushing in there, Artie?
Yeah, because I want to open the portcullis.
All right,
I'm just
then
going to rush in there and yell at him and say, "Get out now, or you're going to die here."
He doesn't even like. As soon as you come in, he's like screaming. Ah! You come in, and then he's gonna try to stab you in the face with his javelin or spear. That's a spear, right? Yeah, spear attack. Holy shit! Look at me! I hit somebody.
9 points. Dang.
Oh, +6. See the impaling shot above that?
Oh, shit. Okay.
So 15 points of piercing and a con save.
And a con save.
Okay, he has basically impaled you to the floor with his spear. You are restrained.
Oh.
It's like,
Wow.
I'll kill you!
Okay. Well, if that's the way it's going to be.
You fuckers! I opened the gate for you, you still shot me!
Yeah. And there's 18 points of damage. No.
Where's your attack? 10?
I thought that was a.
Oh, it's a ranged spell attack. So
Yeah, it's above it. Yeah.
Okay.
10 misses.
Well, I better get some help in here.
You're gonna die! You're gonna die! Anything else, Artie?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to anyways. I'm going to Misty step back out here. That shit hurt.
What is inside?
And I'm gonna suggest that somebody go and kill that guy because I don't want anything more to do with him.
Oh, this is fun. Barrett.
Let's see. Britt will come down, and he's going to step into the room. And he's going for full intimidation, so Britt's going to close the door behind him.
No.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, let's start with an intimidation.
I
Just-
just
just-
swore you're gonna walk in the door and says, "You heard the good news about Bill Shagar?"
Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, this guy doesn't, or they didn't seem to understand common.
That is true. They do not.
I can translate for you. Do you have
Oh,
a minute
God
to
damn it.
talk about our Lord?
I'm gonna burn a card so I can re-roll that.
Hey. Oh shit.
Plus my d6 from my lure.
Okay, what are you trying to intimidate him to do or not do?
Right now, just to stop attacking. He will cower down and he's going to respect me.
Okay, so you intimidate him to stop attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll see if he stops first before I jerk my head at the portcullis.
Okay, so since you burned a
Handle.
car, I'm not going to do this. That would have been a disadvantage because you guys are fighting him and attacking him now. So I'm going to give his insight with advantage
Oh,
because I don't need to roll it again. He's still holding his spear. He's like, "Nah."
no, but I think Berit has 20 because he needed to add the.
Yeah, I
D6.
rolled a 20 because of my allure.
Oh shit! I forgot what your lower. Oh, +5. Okay, so he needs to roll one more
Yeah.
time. I said he gets it with advantage since you guys are fighting him. So he probably can't even get this. Let's see. Nope.
Hmm.
All right. So he's like, ah! He drops his spear. For Britt.
I jerk my head towards the portcullis handle. Yeah. Get cranking.
All right, we'll get that when we get to his turn. All right, you got there's acid coming out of one hole in the ceiling. You guys need to strategize.
No, I don't think so.
Gallagher.
All right. Last one.
Hey, look at there.
And he starts dancing a little jig. He'll step on all of the little tiles, knowing that there's no more poison dropping down from the ceiling.
There's all kinds of clicks as he's walking over the floor, but nothing's coming out.
At
like
least
he's tap
Gallagher
dancing.
is enjoying.
Okay, anything else out of Gallagher?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, that's that guy. Like, oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. You're gonna kill me anyway, aren't you? You're gonna kill me. Portcullis is halfway up. Gonna give another insight check at the end of his turn to see if he can come to his senses here. Nope. Just don't kill me. Just don't kill me. I'll do anything you want. Don't kill me. You can't understand a single word he's saying because he's speaking in Draconic, right, Brett?
Right.
Just, he's dead. Misty.
Okay, Misty doesn't trust in gods generally, but she's started to pay attention to Berit's god. So she's gonna move slowly, open the door, and see if he needs some translation services. So I'm gonna stay beside him and wait and see if he wants me to communicate something to this guy.
Oh no. I'm sure he'll understand when I'm through with him. Thank you, Misty.
Okay, then I'm going to slide him, I think.
Are you saying
no,
that to
I-
him in Draconic, Misty?
Sorry?
Are you talking to the other guy in Draconic, or are you talking to Barit?
No, I was talking to Berit, but
Okay.
if he doesn't want me to translate anything, I'm just going to wait and pay attention.
Oh yes, I'll have him well in hand.
Yeah, do me a favor, Misty. Just move your token one space to the left,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
so
Oh,
you're not on
sorry.
top of him. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, sorry.
It's like, geez, you have to sit on me. Did it for Misty?
Sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that guy is gone. So Arden.
He's still waiting for the portcullis to come up.
It is
Uh,
partially. You can crouch under it
Okay.
now. Go prone if you want.
Yeah, he's still gonna wait because he doesn't want to deal with any more acid, so he's just gonna sprint, and he can't do that until it's most of the way up.
Poison's not spraying anymore. You just watched Gallagher kind of tap dance all over the floor, and you heard the sounds of like poison starting to come out, but all the holes are plugged from the melons.
He got the holes plugged up here too.
Yeah, he's got all the holes plugged up.
I got all 8.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll run up then, and if you can you put me there, please?
You got to drop and you're going to dash.
Yeah.
Dash, drop, roll, dash. It's half your movement to stand back up, so I'll say you can get to right there.
Okay.
Okay, is that it for Arden's turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Artie.
Artie is going to take his turn to drink a healing potion.
If using your action, you get all of it.
Yep, that's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
So.
All right, Barit.
Britt's gonna wait for him to finish getting the portcullis up before he gets his next set of commands.
Okay. All right. So let's just jump out of it in turn order here. So what's your guys' intent? You want to let him finish pulling it up, and then what? You going to slaughter him, or what? What do you want to do here?
Oh no, I have hearts that need harvesting. He's gonna do it.
Oh, shit! He's going. Okay.
I guess I would cast Allure on myself again.
Okay. So is anyone going to try to kill or attack this impaler? Let's just put it that way.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. So let's say we're out of combat at this point, and let's resolve how you going to talk this guy into cutting the hearts out of his former comrades. You want me to do what?
No, so I can't speak to this guy. So I take the harvesting tools that I had picked up from Chovy. I just throw the knife on the ground. I tap with my staff of healing. I tap the knife. I tap the impaler's chest, right where I assume his heart would be, and then I point at the 3 corpses that are in this room, and just smile at him.
You don't say anything, right? Not even to Misty to try to interpret?
Nope. I mean,
Okay,
Misty knows what I'm trying to get him to do, but
okay. All right, so how do I want to do this? Give me a charisma persuasion or
I'll do persuasion all day.
hold on, but it's gonna be disadvantaged because you're trying to do it through sign language with the guy that doesn't have very high intelligence.
Okay.
I'll say it's
Disadvantage.
DC 12 still.
All right. Whispered or public?
You can make it public. It's fine because you're gonna know.
Oh.
Okay. Kind of looks at the knife, looks at you, looks at Misty, looks at the knife, kind of gingerly goes over, bends down, picks up the knife, looks at Barrett, looks at Misty, looks at the knife, looks at Barrett, looks at Misty, and he says in Draconic, you want me to cut him up? He's saying this in Draconic, Misty, or whoever else can hear it.
What did he say exactly? Sorry.
He's asking if he's got to cut them up.
Um, I look at very inquisitively.
Britt will just take his offhand and make a little X over where his heart is.
Okay, I just look at him. I don't say anything.
You don't say anything?
Nope. I just I'm quiet.
Okay. Right, well, let me roll something here behind the screen. Okay. He looks at Brent, looks at Misty, looks out the door, walks over to the guy, and he starts stabbing him over and over again, or you did the X spot. Like, I don't want to do this! Stops stabbing, looks up at Brent, looks at Misty. Don't make me do it again, says in Draconic.
I just smile.
Does he open up enough of the chest for me to grab most of a heart?
He has mutilated the whole chest of the dude around where the X is. You might be able to get pieces of the heart, but you're pretty sure it's been stabbed so many times it could be in several pieces.
Good enough. Britt will he'll reach inside of the cavity and grab a handful of something to feed to the book.
The poor little troglodyte.
Very, very deliberately showing him feeding the mush into the book before holding it out to him.
This is good for what I had planned. So he drops the knife. He looks at you. And he pukes. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Barrett.
Okay.
He pukes all over your pants and your boots.
Take a step back.
Yeah.
He
Brittle.
looks really, really wobbly in the knees at this point. He's like, just. He looks over at Misty because have you said anything to him, Misty?
Yeah, I
And Draconic?
just get. No. I don't say anything. I just hear what he says and let Berit handle the
Okay,
situation.
so he doesn't know that you speak Draconic. He's just looking around saying, you fuckers, just fucking kill me, says in Draconic. He picks up the knife again.
Britt gives him almost a paternal pat on the shoulder before tapping his staff on the other two corpses.
He looks at you, looks at the corpse, looks at Misty, looks out the door. He's like, fuck it. He stabs himself in the throat.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Never have I wanted to use Revivify more. Oh, but okay.
All right, so we're 3 hours in. I didn't take a bio break anywhere. Does anyone need a bio break real quick? Take as a no. All right, let's see how far we get. If we can get to the next encounter starting point, and that is where we will end for the night. But feel free to role play, do whatever else you want with these corpses and your former buddy if you want to revive him. So up to you guys. What do you want to do here?
I'm just gonna roll a dirty 4d20 with the harvesters to see if I can, get more than heart mush. From
That
the
was basically you rolling with disadvantage, right?
yeah, just for those guys and the dude in the hall.
Okay. So your dexterity doesn't have a negative, does it?
No, it's flat 10.
Okay. So 40, 20. So 11, 3, 10, 10. I'm going to say you get one mostly intact heart out of that,
Okay,
out of the other 4.
that's fine. And for what it's worth, Brian, that puts me at 21 hearts eaten.
Jeez.
Or sorry, not eat. Offered to Bill Shagath.
That was a Freudian slip there, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
mean to think
yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah. Surely they're not devoured.
Nobody's eating them. No, that'd be gross. All right, guys. Let me describe what else is in this room now that you finally got past the portcullis. You getting sick of portcullises yet?
A little bit.
Yeah, I can tell. Da-da-da. God dang it. I forget everything. These guys stink. So when you get within 5 feet of them, you're supposed to have disadvantage on your attacks and ability checks. But I forget that every single time. So,
Well, we didn't actually attack him being close, right?
I think, I know Artie got within 5 feet of him. I don't know if anybody else
Yep.
did. I think everyone, you're right. I think everyone else was doing ranged. Let's see here. So, a future reference, when there's a trap, if you guys do some kind of like a perception check, you might be able to figure out how to disarm it if you have thieves' tools.
I have.
Brian, the trap was disarmed
Well, I know eventually, but
by,
you guys
by
just kept.
Gallagher.
Technically, it wasn't disarmed. It was just what's the word? Just stopped up.
Maybe it wasn't the easy way, but
Right.
okay, I
All right.
didn't know. I thought that it was only for open things.
All right. So a couple of obvious things you see without doing any more like perceptions or investigation checks. You can see there are 3 mine shafts to the north, all leading in different directions. Uh, but you can see there are faint light red pulses, very faint little veins within the walls of all 3 of those corridors, like the same red veins you saw in the ore in that first room, and also running through the tree roots you saw in the encounter of the throne room. Let's see. Oh, through the walls, the ceiling, and they give off a very faint, dull red light. You just got to decide which direction you want to go, which tunnel you want to take. Unless there's something else you guys want to do in this general vicinity here.
So I guess more as a point of clarification, Brian. I remember when we were the first time we had encountered this stuff at the tree, you had said that depending on if we were good or evil, this red stuff gave us a sort of feeling
Mhm.
or had some kind of effect. Has it gotten stronger since we came down, as we came lower on the lift?
You're not really getting a sense like you're like it's a not like a sixth sense, if that's what you mean, like hair standing back to your neck, nothing like that. And as a matter of fact, I mean these ones on the walls here are very faint. They're much smaller than even like what you saw in the ore in the first room. Just
Mhm.
it doesn't seem as what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as prevalent here as you saw on the trees, if that makes sense.
It does. Okay.
It's more of like a faint tracing of it in these walls. Does that answer your
Yeah.
question?
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, otherwise, Brit's good.
The veins follows any direction, or they are just scattered in every point,
Yeah,
from
the
random
veins,
points.
you can see faint tracings of the veins in every tunnel up here, all 3
Okay,
tunnels that lead further to the north.
okay, okay. There is
So,
oh,
go, go ahead.
no, just is there anything interesting in the room? This is like a seat, like a chair, sorry, or something like that.
In that
Or
room you're in there,
yeah, the room we are inside.
let me read again. Looks like this was just some kind of a makeshift little guard shack. There's a couple chairs, a table, like a few scraps of meat in there, but nothing of any kind of value, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's pretty clear this was just pretty much a guard shack at this point to keep those that weren't supposed to be down here out of here.
Okay.
Okay, so if there's nothing else you guys want to do in here, this next part to navigate the tunnels. Since you really don't have a map or know which way to go, this is going to be another version of a skill challenge to see if you can find your way as to where it is you might be going next. So this could be something like a survival check. It could be like a nature or stone cunning. If you're a dwarf, you have that. Um, you could try to use Arcana to see if you can find some kind of a pattern with these red vine looking things in the walls. See if one's more prevalent than the others, or if one's weaker, or however you want to use that. Just different methods of skill challenges to try to navigate your way through, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you guys are wanting to take a short rest or anything here.
How's everybody look on health?
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
already could use a little bit.
Because I got
Well, he's a
the
little bit higher than half, so
because I'll just go ahead and do it. So Barrett will take his staff of healing, um, look at the group, and thump it on the ground to cast a mass cure wounds.
Wow, I forgot you had that in there.
So let me pull this up so I can make sure I get the amount right. So, 38 plus 5. So everyone, if you weren't maxed before, you probably are now.
mm-hmm.
Good.
So everyone gets that 20? Is that how
Yes.
that works?
Yep. Everyone in a
Shit.
30-foot radius. So.
Holy shit. Oh, you healing your good buddy there that helped you bring up the portcullis?
I mean, if he comes back to life, yes. If he was still in the process of death saves, absolutely. But otherwise, guess not.
Okay. Alright, so everyone gets 20 hit points back.
Perfect. Thank you.
And were you guys going to attempt a short rest or not?
Oh, as you guys want.
I'm good.
Mhm.
Conservation of mana.
Yeah. So we can.
I say that as I was casting Fireball and Shatter. But those guys were really annoying.
Yes.
All right, so if you guys are done in here, so let me walk you through the skill challenge, how this works. This is kind of like, for those of you who've done the Uncharted Journeys, if I've done those in the past, this is where there needs to be like a leader roll and then a group check roll. So I'll just give it away. The leader right now probably needs to be doing something like a history or stone cutting, like I said, or that nature or that arcana check as a leader roll first, and then that will dictate what the DC is for everybody else to come up with however they think they can help that leader navigate through here. Does that make sense?
I've
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've got a really good score for history, so I can take that if you guys want. I got a 9 in history.
Okay.
Sure.
So again, just put it all out there. So a minimum of 3 checks are made before the next interesting section. I did my air quotes with my fingers there. The next interesting section of the mine is discovered. So you gotta make 3 checks. The leader can change every round if you want, or you can keep the same leader all 3 rounds.
Okay.
So you guys all in agreement that Don's character, is it Artie, I guess, is going to be the leader?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Or that
Okay.
is already.
All right. So first, you need to do your whisper it to me, Artie. Your history check to see how you're navigating through here based on what you've read about mines and navigating your way through here. Okay. Now, everybody
Well,
else, it's your choice on what kind of a check you want to try to use to help already navigate through here. Just a couple, I guess, examples could be Endurance was something they used in 4E, so in ours, what is that's a straight up con check, not really a skill check, but you can do that one. Actually, I shouldn't be giving away too much. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys for what other skills you want to use. I'll set a DC for that. There will be a modifier to that based on Artie's roll,
Mhm.
and it's either a group success or a group failure.
Okay.
In the event of a tie, since you only have 4 other PCs, Artie, you'll roll again as a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you
So
guys want
can
to do this?
Arden use his, because he's a fur blog, he's really good in nature and understanding how an ecosystem works. Can he use some of his um, nature information to help guide Artie?
It depends. How is Arden seeing now? Now that other spell is worn off at this point,
Has it been a whole hour?
it will be by the time you navigate through these tunnels. That's why I'm saying it now.
Yeah, so it would add an hour. I can see. I can use that up to 3 times before it starts taking spell slots. So I could just cast it
Wow.
again.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
So I'll say a Furbolg is not going to be very knowledgeable as far as mines. If it had been like out in the open field, probably so. You can still do a nature check, but it's going to have a higher DC than maybe than what you think.
Okay. Okay.
You
Well,
still want to do that?
it's either that or he's going to intimidate it, and I don't think that's going to work at all.
You're going to show me the way, stupid rock. All right, I got DC in my head, so go ahead and
Okay.
roll it.
I gotta find him here on the screen. Got him. Oh, I got our GM to you.
That's right. So that one doesn't count. Could be for good or bad. We'll see. Okay, there's the first one. Okay, who else wants to help Artie navigate through here and how you want to do it?
Gallic.
Ga-
Oh,
oh,
good.
sorry.
Gallagher would shove his way forward. I wouldn't expect a furbolg to understand a mind like a dwarf would. He says, "You're
Let's
going about this all wrong. You got to taste the rock. You got to understand it." And I feel like that's appropriate, Brian.
hold on a minute. I'm giving you another inspiration card for that. I like that.
If you would agree with the role.
Mm, yeah, I like that. Okay, 2 down, 2 more to go.
I'm going to try to use Arcana check just to see if the veins follow any pattern that I can tell Terry just to follow a path if it's possible, or just to understand a little how it's composed in the tunnels.
Okay, I like it. I got a DC in my head. Go ahead and whisper your Arcana check to me.
Okay. Whisper here. Done.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Is anybody still suffering from exhaustion?
Uh,
Don't believe so.
Okay.
but you said that we lose 1 dice instead of exhaustion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I took away that exhaustion thing. That was something I did at the end of the last session. Okay, thank you. All right, so just got one more check to do. Who's left?
Brian, I think Arden was still affected by exhaustion.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so his roll should be -1.
Yeah,
That was the first one you rolled me, or was that?
the
Yeah, that
second
was your
one.
first roll. Oh, yeah, that's correct. All right, so I only see who's left that hasn't rolled yet. Is it
Oh,
Britt?
Brit, yeah.
Okay.
You asking us? We can't see him.
So I guess just a combination of his vigilant blessing on our leader here, Artie. And otherwise, he's still, disappointed in his attempts at conversion. The fact that he allowed that troglodyte to take his own life, rather than, finish the holy works of Bill Shagath.
Okay, so how do I want to do this? So you're feeling bad about the guy killing himself before you had a chance to convert him, but you're using this vigilant blessing to kind of help Artie out. Not Artie. Yeah, it is Artie. Find his way. So, I'll let this be a persuasion or a religion check. Whisper it to me.
Okay.
Okay, so an hour passes, and you guys notice how it seems like the red veins are getting larger, more dense through here. Like you feel like you're going the right path, but they're also starting to kind of glow and pulse a little bit more as well. Already you feel pretty confident that you are on the right path. So,
All right.
going to do this one more time. So if you guys want, I'll let you kind of flavor them, or if you want, you can just make some rolls. But they have to be different rolls than you did last time.
Okay.
Does that
Well,
make sense?
yeah. Artie, if he gets to a spot that he's not sure, he's going to get all touchy and feely and try to figure out the way of the path.
Yeah. So investigation check.
Oh, come on. There we go. 2GM.
Okay. All right. Rest of you guys, just pick a different skill that you want. No need to narrate it unless you want to. And I'll tally the votes, see how you guys do.
All right. Gallagher will give a nice history lesson on the formation of dwarven mine tunnels.
Okay, I like it. Who else?
Oh, Arden. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of walk around and check and see what comes to mind.
Meaning what?
He's got a 10 in passive perception, so he'd like to just walk and
It's going to be an active check, so give me a perception roll. That's what you're going for.
no, that's no good for him. I don't know. He's got a passive perception of 10, but I don't. Oh, maybe because of the furblog thing. Okay.
Yeah, give me something. Okay. There's 2 down. Who's next?
Okay, I don't know if it should be investigation or maybe perception, but I wanna take a look carefully to the floor and see if I can see footprints or if it's only stone. Maybe the hallway that has more use, or it seems that more people have passed by there or something like that. But I don't
That
know.
would,
It's
that
what?
would traditionally be a survival check, but I will allow perception or investigation if you want.
Okay, investigation then.
Unless you've already
Whisper,
used
right?
investigation. You didn't use investigation last time, did you? No, you used
No,
Arcana last
I
time.
used Arcana last time for
Okay.
seeing the pattern on the veins.
Okay. Investigation then.
Okay. There.
Okay. Who's left? Got one more.
Britt. So, as a reminder, Brian, the veins made evil people feel stronger and good people feel weaker.
Kind of like that, yeah.
All right. Well, then, Burrit is going to trail his finger along the ore veins here for where the feelings of power are coming from. The empowering pulses.
Okay, and I see your roll. Okay, who's leader? Artie?
Yep.
Okay, so this gives it away. This is a tie right now, so you are the tiebreaker. So what other skill would you like to use to lead this group?
You know, he understands a lot of the arcane arts, and so he understands magic very well. And so, if the red in the along the walls and whatnot, he thinks he understands those from a magical point of view.
Okay, like I'm going for Arcana here. Okay. All right. This time your travels take you a little bit longer. This is an hour and a half, so I guess at this point Arden's dark vision has dropped again, unless you want to cast it a third time. Barit. Yes, no, maybe?
I will give it to him as I think we're about to come up onto something.
Okay.
He can just hold somebody's hand.
Yeah. But you are giving him the dark sight, right? You said?
Yes, I'll give it to him as we come across a room that opens up or we see something out of the ordinary for the cave tunnels.
So
Well,
what
I
I'm
guess.
meta knowledge, you're going to do another skill check here. So if he doesn't have sight, he's going to like automatically fail anything that requires sight to do it.
Yeah, I was thinking that whoever is here probably knows that we are already entered, so maybe that is it's not so dangerous to take a torch right now. Maybe.
It's you guys' call.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against giving it to him. I don't want to burn a smell slot for a
Yep, I
fourth
get it.
use. I got one more free one.
I get it.
So I guess Don, if you want me to give it to him since you're running Arden.
Um, you know what? I as far as the site goes, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Arden sight.
No, we can always use, in the meantime, if it's dark, he can just hold on to somebody's shoulder and walk with them. If it comes to a point where he needs to see, then Artie can cast whatever his light spell is. I can't remember exactly what that is. Dancing lights. So
Okay.
he should be okay. It won't be the stealthiest, of course, but that's
Wait.
okay.
Okay. So just so we're clear, but this is all during the course of maybe an hour, depending on how you do. So it's gonna be like dancing lights here, okay, not here, okay, here I need to turn them on again. So just so you guys are clear, it's not like one time and then I'm good for like 55 minutes. It's gonna be sporadically needing dancing lights to allow him to see. You cool with
Okay.
that?
Yeah, because it's just a cantrip.
Okay.
It's more about the stealth than anything else.
Okay. All right. This is your third skill challenge, then. Artie, you gonna continue to be leader?
Somebody else should
Yeah. Burrit's feeling pretty good. He's feeling he's got a little pep in his step.
Okay. So same rules before. So the leader is going to do the first roll, and that'll apply whether I get basically a plus or a minus to all the DC rolls for everybody else. You guys cannot use the same skill more than once.
All right. Bill Shagoff, guide my steps.
Okay. All right. Need 4 checks from the rest of you guys. How are you helping Barrett lead this last leg of the journey?
Um, if you say that we have been like an hour right here,
It's been about
maybe I
two and a half
can.
hours. You've been
Okay.
traversing these tunnels without any kind of sight of anything.
Oh, that's
Other
great
than
right
the
there. So
veins are getting a little bit thicker, a little bit more dense.
okay.
can we go back to the same things that we were using? Or they have to be different?
Yeah, can't use the same different skill. Can't use the same skill more than once during these 3 skill challenges.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use part of this time to convoke Putty again. And can I help with Putty perception? That he sees more like a double as we see and hear better and something like that. And tell the leader whatever he sees or perceives.
I mean, he can see further than you, correct?
Yeah, 120 feet in dark
Does he
vision.
still use your perception roll, or does Tootie have his own perception roll?
He has his own perception.
Okay. Is his perception greater or less than yours?
Let me check. It's +3 and mine is it's the same.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say no. He doesn't really get like advantage on it. And I'll tell you what, if you guys are both perceiving, I'll allow that to be an advantage check for either you or Pootie, as long as you haven't used perception yet. Have you used
No,
perception yet?
no. I have used Arcana and Investigation. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
so you can roll perception with advantage if it's you and Pootie working together.
okay, perfect. Here.
Okay. Who's next?
Um, at some point, we may get to a point where we need to um, investigate several different paths at once. Is it possible that I could use my rabid squirrels to chase down some leads and tell us the direction we need to go?
Do they have dark vision?
Uh,
I think they do. I want you to double check though before I say yes or no on this.
okay. Rabid squirrels. Let me check.
While he's looking that up, whoever else hasn't gone yet, think about what you want
Yeah.
to do.
So Gallagher will chime in. So if you didn't think the history of dwarven mines was entertaining, let me tell you now about how the acoustics of mines are specially devised, or it's specially put together. And he starts clapping and throwing rocks to show you how things echo.
That's good enough for another inspiration card, but you're full, so I'm gonna give this one to Don.
Finally get an inspiration card. All right. Hey, on those Legion of Rabid Squirrels, it actually says to use the statistics of a swarm of poisonous snakes, which I am fairly certain do not have um, night vision, night. So I will go with my other thing of just taking a good long look at the way the colors of the wall change and trying to make sure that we follow the correct path where the red is getting deeper, darker um, as we continue towards the source.
Okay. What skill were you hoping to use for that?
Perception.
Okay. Go and roll it for me. Okay. Looks like we need one more check. Who else hasn't gone yet?
That would be Arden.
Okay. So what does Arden want to do here?
Well, Arden's going to yell at the cave and call it some nasty words, and it's going to make sure that it's very scared of him, and it wants to give up its secrets.
He's talking to the stone, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's trying to intimidate it into giving up its secrets.
It's not going to be intimidation. Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Just-
do you want to think of something else, or am I trying to come up with a creative way that you can use intimidation to figure out how to get through these tunnels?
No, he'll also be watching the walls, and that combined with his knowledge of nature, he'll be looking at the walls, and um, he understands the natural world pretty well. So, um,
So he hasn't used
yeah,
nature yet?
um, I don't honestly, I don't recall.
Because I was going to say, with your intimidation thing, I was going to say, well, okay, maybe if he's like somehow like using his girth, his strength to kind of test out how strong the walls are to see if that tells him which way he should go. I could see that. So
Okay,
athletics or nature, your
all right.
choice.
Athletics would be, well, it doesn't
Strength.
matter. Yeah. Woo.
Gave that away, didn't you? All right, so let's see here. Since you did that, who's leading this one? Britt?
Britt was.
Britt, we need a tiebreaker because we've had 2 successes and 2 fails on those group checks. So how Britt does on this next check will just determine if it's a success or fail. So how would Britt like to get this last leg of this last challenge?
Um,
What skill?
uh, let's see. I don't think I can really persuade myself into finding the right way, but I can deceive everyone. Going, oh, does anybody else feel like they're getting weaker the further we go into the tunnels?
I get it. I'm just trying to figure out how it's going to help you. Uh, you know what? Fuck it. You've had good ones up to this point, so go ahead, roll it. Let's see what you get. Roll it to me.
It was that most recent one.
Oh, look at you. All right, so that is 3 successes. All right, so 3 successes means that you guys are navigating through the tunnels. During your last leg, you come to a peculiar looking dead end, but you guys discover it's not really a dead end. It's actually a secret passageway. And you guys figured out how to open it up. And also inside of that secret passageway is like a little cubby that has 5 greater healing potions and
Ooh.
and 4 mana potions of the
Oh,
regular variety.
is this the first time we've seen a mana potion? I
It's
think this
been
is
a while since
the
I threw one
first
out there.
the first I've heard of one.
Yeah.
So could you go over that for me?
I gotta look it up myself. It's been so long since anyone even asked me about them. So if I go into house rules under master index of handouts and I scroll down somewhere here, I think it's in house rules. I guess it's not in house rules. Where the hell did I put it?
You said four mana potions.
Yeah,
Nice.
where
Wow.
the hell did I put this? The guys, Don, you remember where I put this shit?
I do not.
Well, then I'll just rule it's a regular mana potion. Each one gives you 1 mana point back.
Good.
Okay.
Until I can find out where the hell I put this.
Yeah, that's not something we get very often. So,
It's in my magic item list. Guess I need to expand it to be a little bit larger percentage of what's in there. Nope, I didn't put it in there. Okay, yeah, so you get 1 mana potion for each of the regular mana. 1 mana point for each regular mana potion.
Okay.
Okay, so let me do the introduction of where you're going next, and this is where we'll end for tonight. Do wrong one, Brian. Okay. As the PCs make their way through the mine. Okay, recent tracks along the main passageway lead you on. The central caverns you pass through show signs of recent mining activity, though on a much smaller scale than the dwarven operations of old. Here and there, dwarf skeletons are strewn across the rocky ground, rusted weapons lying nearby. The dwarves of Karak appear to have slain each other in the end. Oddly, however, many of the skeletons appear to be missing their skulls. The track the PCs follow leads them to a former main cavern. When the PCs enter, read. A vast gallery opens up here, where the dwarves of Ironfell once worked, their long rotted bodies now scattered before you. The rickety remains of ancient ladders and carts are spread across the cavern. One prominent vein of the strange red glowing stone crosses this chamber floor and climbs its walls in various locations throughout, its cold light still pulsing brightly. Need everyone to give me a perception check, and I may or may not move you guys temporarily to another map before we end. So everyone give me a perception roll here.
Public, right?
It's either you or Pooty, not both of you. So your choice.
Okay, I will.
Galler's kind of dumb, but he tried.
Oh, it said it's not advantage, so 6.
Well, I took your first roll. How's a good one, Misty?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I only see 4.
Oh,
There's 5
I
total
didn't
people. So
realize
we
you
missing.
wanted perception. What is
Psychics.
that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Thank you. Oh, good.
Well, you guys should be very thankful for Britt at this point, because
Right.
Britt is the only one that knows anything. So let's first start. Let's first start with the obvious. As in the chambers above, more than half the dwarven bodies here are missing their skulls. That's the obvious one that nobody except for Brit sees. The next thing is not so obvious, but Brit notices. You hear the sounds of skittering stone echo faintly from further into the chamber. And since you rolled so high, you get a third thing, Brit.
Nice.
From around the corner of an outcropping to the south, you catch just a brief glimpse of some kind of a shaggy headed creature poke his head around the corner and then retreat back behind the corner. So with that, give me a general, I guess, how you guys are situated. So assume that this right here, this opening on the map, leads into that chamber. So put your
We're
guys
going to the
further back
right.
in. This one right here. So I want you to put your guys at the right here. Nope, inside. I don't want you in the chamber. I want you right here. This is the opening going into the room where I'm pinging.
Honestly, if Britt was going to be the leader, he'd have been up front.
You
Okay.
want Brit to be the front?
Well, if we're going based on how we were
He was the
just
leader in the last
role
skill
playing, I
challenge.
was
So
the
yeah.
leader for
Okay.
the challenge, so
Yeah, so
I won't shy out of it. Britt has close range stuff now. He won't instantly explode. He's still got some stuff you haven't seen yet.
all right. So the rest of you guys are staying that close together, all by Barrett, correct? Before I
Yep.
grab you and move you to the map.
No, I'm going to move back.
Arden's got an AC of 20, doesn't he? What does he need to go back for?
Yeah, actually,
Well, Brit wanted to be up front, and if we're doing it by the way we were marching, Arden can't see, so
Oh, that's
he would have
right.
been somewhere in the middle.
That's a good question. Is Arden? Are you guys still
actually,
casting dancing lights for Arden at this point?
well, having seen this opening, Britt would have given him the Twilight Vision
Okay, I'm cool with that.
or the Eyes of Night.
Okay, all right. So you've got that for another hour as you approach this this chamber. All right, so I'm gonna grab you guys as is. We'll move you to this other map, and that's probably where we're going to call it. Don't move your guys because you're not going in here far enough. Let's see. I think it's this one. Oh, cool. I got it broken into 2 pieces, so this should work out well. Hey, we're back to a normal size map. So
Hey.
1 second while I grow your tokens larger than what they have been for the past 3 weeks or however. Shit, now I gotta see if you guys can all fit in here. So Brit's there. Misty would have been right here. And then Arden would have been somewhere around here. All right, so here, 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 and here. All right, so I apologize for some of you. Some of you will be off the map and won't be able to see into the room, but that's because you stayed back further. So let me switch maps so you guys can see, at least temporarily, what you see. Don't move. You can ask some general questions, and then this is where we're going to end. So
Are all of
technically,
the
Artie and Gallagher can't see into this room, but Barit can.
I've
And
got a
so,
wild guess. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
so these little lines right here, that represents some of those veins. It's a lot thicker and wider in this area. And they're up on the wall right here, right next to wherever these things are. They're also going up the wall, wherever those red marks are. That makes sense. May need to zoom out a little bit. This map's, again, not shrunk like the other ones. Do me a favor. Ping how far into the room you can see, Barrett, so I can tell if you see anything else.
So I can see here, here, and a very narrow strip down to here.
Okay. All right. So let me clarify a few things you saw with your perception roll. So anywhere that you see like that rubble,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of that rubble has red veins in it, and the wall right next to it also has those red veins in it. Okay.
Okay.
The shaggy head that you saw was, I think you can see down here where I'm pinging, right
Yes.
about down in here somewhere. And it was probably 10 to 15 feet up the side of this one edge right here. Because technically, you may not see it with your eyesight, but there is like a wall right here where I'm pinging.
Okay.
That's where you saw the shaggy head just very momentarily stick through and look in your direction. The skittering you heard was coming from somewhere up here where you can't see, but you heard it. And then, like, what was the obvious thing? Oh, yeah, the dwarven skeletons missing their heads, I think, is what the obvious thing. I mean, they're sitting right here in the rubble in all these spots.
The heads are, or the skeletons are.
Let me go back to what I said you saw before I just say that. As in the chambers above, more than half the dwarven bodies here are missing their skulls. Yeah,
Okay.
so just basically the body skeletons of dwarves missing the heads. Closest one being just right here in this pile, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So
So there is a lot of red veins, right? More than the in the last stand right?
yeah, they're much more prominent. They're more dense. They're again very thick through here. I mean, this whole
Do,
section of the floor area that's marked is just thick with them.
and
And
It's
do we
anywhere they
feel
touch,
tiles.
anywhere they touch the wall, they're also going up the wall with that same amount of thickness.
and do we feel weaker or
Does what seem weaker?
we? Do we feel weaker than before because we are close to more red veins? The good ones, I mean.
We'll resolve that in the next session.
Okay. Okay, okay.
How's that feel?
Britt is looking forward to that.
All right, so that's where we'll end. As of right now, I will have a game next Friday. I think we've got like 6 people already signed up for it. So if there's more than 5, we'll have to ask for volunteers or the guys that are alternates will have to sit out. We'll resolve that this week through the Discord server. Okay.
Sounds
All right.
great.
Any questions, comments, complaints about tonight's session?
No.
No.
Okay. And real quick, those skills challenges. I still trying to feel out that's the best way to do those. I'm trying to read what 4E says. I'm trying to use what Uncharted Journey says. Are those still fun for you, or they just seem like it's a bog?
No, I think that they're a good RP piece. I think that 3 checks might be a little much in
Yep.
between. I think that the 1 or 2 is good for a nice blend of flavor and then just picking your highest skill to roll.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the only downside is
Agreed.
the way it was written. 3 checks gave you all those bonuses you guys got.
Yeah, and
If you would have
I
got
know that you're dealing with it on your end.
yeah, so 2 successes would have meant nothing good, nothing bad. 1 success would have been something bad would have happened. So that's part of why the mechanics had 3 of them in there. I'll try to come up with see if I can get a better way. Maybe it's just more of just how many people succeed versus fail on 1 check determines
Maybe
that.
like
But
some additive like point threshold,
I'm sorry.
or like an additive point threshold. Like, oh, the party as a whole gets 50 points, 60 points.
Yeah, I'll come up with different ways to do that because I'm kind of with you. Going through 3 of them seems like it just took a little long. That's part of why I just stopped. So, okay, you don't have to narrate it. Just tell me what you want to roll, and we'll move on. But I'll try to come up with better ways to do that one.
And it may be better too if, like today, we've got 2 NPCs who are really at a disadvantage for those.
Right.
Just use the main characters for the last one or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. I'll try to remember to do that one as well. But however, if you wouldn't have used the NPCs, I just wonder how many of these would have been failures because there was 2 of them that was tiebreakers.
Ah,
So,
yeah.
but regardless, hopefully it was still fun for you guys. I know
Oh
that
yeah,
the freaking portcullis and the wall of acid kind of just put everything to like a waiting game. So,
Yeah.
but hopefully you guys still had fun with it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Uh-huh.
It's very good. I have a lot of fun.
All right, David, go to sleep or
Yeah.
good morning.
I-
However you want to say that for you.
yeah, thank you.
All right, guys,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
kill the
go.
recording.
Bye bye.
All right, good night,
Yeah.
guys.
Have a good night.
no.